I
Eh,
stole mine from anime.
yeah,
Honestly,
Red
that's
stole
fair.
his. It was from Toilet Bound Hanako.
Don't you also have the... Oh, wait, we're live. Hello!
Hello.
Konnichiwa.
How's people doing? I am not dead. I know, like, last week I'm like, I'm gonna stream every day. Well, guess what? That didn't happen. I got really sick.
To
as
be fair,
as we
same.
do.
Wait, don't tell me I gave you guys something.
No.
No.
Okay, I was like worried that I gave you guys like my sick. Like, Nana was super worried I got you guys sick or something.
No.
No. I just have a naturally shitty constitution.
I feel that, bro. Like, I was in the ER like 3 times this past week.
Fair enough.
I
I
heard.
I just have to deal with shit sinuses, so
Dude, drink that spicy hot beverage that I made. That cleared my nose right out.
oh no, I mean it's always when I wake up, so
Oh, it's that
usually
kind of thing.
some yeah, it's like when during at this point I'm tend to be okay
You gotta get a
for the
CPAP
most part.
machine.
What's a CPAP?
No, God, she won't be able to sleep.
What's a CPAP?
It makes you breathe. It's like an oxygen mask, but for like daily use.
Oh, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if I might have to get something like that eventually down my life.
I feel
I think my
that.
dad had it.
I know my grandmother, my nana, uses a CPAP machine, and it
Ah,
makes so much noise. Like,
yeah,
it's
fair enough.
so, like, I mean, it's a good thing she's, like, very deaf now, so she can't really hear that. We're working on getting her hearing aids, but they want, like, 15K.
Oof.
And I'm just like,
Hearing aids should not be that expensive.
no, they should not, especially because, like, I thought she was supposed to qualify for veterans help, you know? Because my grandfather is
Yeah.
a veteran, and it's supposed to
No,
help their spouses, too. But apparently
that's
she doesn't qualify for the hearing aid half of that.
wow.
That's really dumb. Also, like, isn't the technology for hearing aids not that expensive?
No, it is not. It is, like,
So they're
basic. We've had it forever.
huh.
It's just one of those
So
things that they gouge.
that's annoying.
It is. I will say, like, something I think that we could do is we could, like, my grandfather has a pair, right? And I'm like, what if we say he broke them and get a new one for him and she uses the old one?
You're totally not gonna do that.
I'm
We
totally
promise.
not. I'm not gonna do that. Any government people listening, I'm not gonna do that probably. I'm not. The other thing I've considered is like, you know, they have like hearing, like, I was gonna say hearing aids. They have like headbuds now, like just for music. But what they
Hmm.
do is that they increase the audio of the people around you too, so they effectively work like hearing aids.
Hmm.
And they're
Interesting. I
like,
think I have heard of stuff like that.
yeah, like they're kind of expensive. They're like 400, 500, but like compared to like 15,000, it's
Fair.
like
Yeah.
it's a big difference. Anyways, I wanted to talk about some Sonic shenanigans before I started. Um,
Fair enough.
you guys don't give a shit about like I'm gonna go ahead and put Sonic movie spoilers out again. Just
I don't care
Go
spoilers,
about
ahead.
stuff.
spoilers,
Yeah,
spoilers,
stuff.
spoilers, spoilers. Okay. Okay. So basically the movie ends with like Eggman being exploded, right?
Hmm.
Uh huh.
And like of course like they do a shadow psych out death, but he's okay.
Oh.
Because that's how it. That's how
That's how
Sonic
it
2
goes,
ends.
right? Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Apparently we had a very different ending for the movie that they ended up removing, but it got leaked. And this
Oh.
ending is like wild. Cause like the
How?
reason he's dying is like the Eclipse cannon basically is exploding like a nuclear reactor.
Uh huh.
But the way in like the cut ending they make it seem it's like it's ripping a hole in space time. That's what it's implying. Cause like
Oh.
Eggman sees like different parts of his life at different points in his life, like through a vision kind of things, like he's literally flashing through his life through that like kind of time vortex, whatever.
Hmm.
And we actually have a reason as to why this was cut. This was cut because it was too obvious where they were going next with the movies. That's why they cut it.
Oh.
So, time travel next movie. They
Huh.
pretty much confirmed it.
So, Sonic Generations.
I
No,
don't
no,
think
not-
Generations.
No, CD run.
I
Sonic
was,
CD.
yeah,
Yeah.
CD. Sonic CD or a very weird version of Heroes.
That too.
Because there's like a lot of like rumors going around about Chaotix and the Knuckles show and Shadow getting his own show. And I think a Shadow show would be fun. But if we get a Shadow show, that would give him a chance to introduce characters like Rouge and Omega without having to like
Mhm.
dedicate like screen time because there's more time for a show. Which makes me think if we do get that in between the fourth movie and 27, we theoretically could get Heroes for Sonic 4.
Yeah.
That was some frantic
Theoretically?
typing.
Oh shit, that's being picked up. Sorry.
No,
Yeah,
you're fine.
Your keyboard is easy to pick up, Ren.
It just that it sounded like you got like an important message. It sounded so frantic.
His important message is he loves me.
Aww.
No, I'm kidding.
That
That's
is
sweet.
a very important message.
It's a
yes.
very important
I-
message, yes.
I like how I'm just like, no, I'm kidding, and then I realized, no, that's not a joke.
Anyways, I have waffled on for long enough. Where did that term come from?
Mm.
Hi,
Don't know.
Foxtrots. Yeah, like waffling
Hello.
on. Like I heard
Hello,
it
Foxtrots.
from another YouTuber, but his theme is like he's a waffle. I am
Oh,
alive, but I've heard it before him too. That's why I'm like, it had to have existed. Bruce, why are you crying?
because he now knows you're live.
I know, right? Like, is his crying coming out?
I
Yeah.
heard a little bit.
Oh my god. Bruce, sing us the song of your people.
I didn't know he was a husky.
I mean, he might
I
have
mean-
husky in him. He's very fluffy. Bruce, come here,
He
baby.
is quite fluffy.
Come here, baby boy. Come here. Get over here, mijo. Hello. Why are you crying? Tell the people why you're crying. Oh, he wants butt
He's-
scratches. Buddy,
Ah.
if this was a game I could play with one hand, I wouldn't mind doing this the whole stream, but buddy, I need both my hands for this. He literally, this dog does not like, he's okay with getting pet on the head, but he like will demand butt scratches like no matter what. Okay, are you
He's
done?
a weirdo.
You're done. You're done? Are you done crying? Or are you gonna go back and cry? I'm watching you. He's watching me. He's like, you're most likely gonna be roasted like we normally. That's fair, I don't mind.
Except
Honestly.
it's done in real time.
It's done in real time. Honestly, I'm used to being roasted. That's been my life. Like, what is it? Like, we roast the ones
no.
we love. He's crying
Yes.
again. He's crying again. I don't know why he's crying. Bruce, what do you like? Do you want outside? No? He doesn't want outside.
Yeah. Yes, mother. Set me free. No, I'm kidding.
I know, right? Like, buddy, like he doesn't want to go outside. I don't know what he wants. Buddy, like, did you have to wait until me to start streaming?
Yes.
Honestly, he sees me put on cause my headphones have cat ears. He sees me put on the cat ear headphones and he's like, ah yes, time to meddle.
Yes.
All right.
That is what a dog does.
They know. They just know things. It's wild. I had him in like my room all day because my grandparents were gone all day and I was mostly sleeping today and I didn't want him barking. Buddy.
Fair.
Enough.
Come here. Why are you still crying? Why are you... Oh, he wants to play? Buddy. Buddy, I offered to play with you earlier. And he ignored me. I was
Such a
literally...
dog
I
thing
was
to
like...
do.
I was like smacking him with a tug of what? Tug of rope? What?
Tug of war.
Tug of war,
The tug of
yes.
war- The tug of war rope.
I was playing with him for a while and then he's like, yeah, I'm bored of it, I'm done. And he left me. But I guess I guess he wants to play now. Bruce, if you're gonna be here, you're gonna have to commentate. Okay?
You just hear him go.
You suck at the game. Even he
You
knows.
start whining when you start failing.
He knows I'm bad at it.
Hmm.
Okay, let's start playing. Hope maybe I'll be better today. That's unlikely, but okay. What was I doing? Okay, yeah, I was trying to get the keys. Why can't I move that way? Thank you. What is this? Doppelganger. Did I do this? I have not done this. I'm trying to get like all the keys still.
I think you know which ones you've done if they have a bell on them.
Yeah.
Right. What did I do? Oh, heck. That's what I did.
Highway.
Ah! There you go. I think they're already ahead of me, aren't they? Oh, fuck.
Well, remember, we're delayed.
That's right, you guys have a delay.
Yep, you just
I am.
gotta
Oh,
go.
fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, damn.
We're gonna be reacting to everything late, okay?
On a delay.
You see, I am built for rhythm games. I am bad at just about everything else.
I'm surprised
Well-
how fast he's... Okay, you have surpassed the doppelganger at some point, I think. Maybe.
Ah, how did I trip?
You didn't trip. You jumped.
You jumped into an enemy.
Yeah, you walked into an enemy's loving arms.
Of course I would. Okay, here you go, here you go. Wait, no, I fucked up. Wait, no. I'm ahead of him, I'm ahead. Okay. Okay, it's good. I figured it out.
Nice.
Sure you did.
I have. Wait. Can I actually? No, I can't. Okay. I'm trying to remember which game this one is from.
Speed Highway?
Sonic Adventure 1, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, that probably makes sense, because I don't remember 1 as much as I do 2. Okay, why can't I move?
Because it's cutscene?
Like, I'm doing, like, the running through the wall, and, like, this thing is just... Wait, hold up. I need to check my controller. Because it feels like it's
Remember-
drifting.
Yeah, I'm gonna complain about technology now.
Oh, feel free.
Because what is with technology getting worse and worse each generation? Genuinely, for like a Nintendo 64 controller to be drifting,
Right?
the analog stick was fucked. That wasn't oh, the sensors are slightly off. No, the inner workings of it had to be replaced. That's how bad it had to get.
I believe that. Yeah, it was, there was something stuck on my controller thing.
Oh. That's not good.
Like,
Yeah,
just a
that's pretty
piece
bad.
of lint that was kind of pushing it.
Oof.
So it wasn't entirely my fault this time.
Oh, I think I missed it.
I wasn't completely failing this time. It was actual hardware issues.
Fair enough.
So on my YouTube feed, this one guy who fixes technology shows up every once in a while,
Right?
and I eventually just subscribe to him because it's very interesting to watch. And I saw him fixing a Nintendo 64 control,
Right.
and he had to get like sculpting putty to
What?
fix it. Yeah, he had to get sculpting putty to fix the analog stick. Because part of the casing that holds the analog stick had basically gotten busted, and that's what was causing it to drift.
Oh.
That is unfortunate.
I have seen him fix like PlayStation 3, 4, 5, and even Xbox 360 and those other controllers. I have seen him fix those as well.
Right?
And it's like this small metallic strip on the top and on the side of it. And he just has to clean those, very lightly clean those.
And that affects it.
And and it'll be solved when it comes to the drift.
What the hell? That is kind of weird.
Like before, it was genuinely a mechanical issue.
What just happened? I
Well,
just
what's supposed
died.
to happen? Why? No. wait.
I pressed the
Oh, wait,
wrong
that's right,
button.
We're on a delay.
I pressed the wrong. What? That was. Okay, what? Hold, wait.
Oh, I see what happened. What the fuck happened indeed?
What?
Fair
Did
enough.
I drop this thing at some point?
Oh gosh.
Okay, no, I think that I just literally am not clicking something right.
That's highly possible.
Okay, you know what? I'm still in the race, though. I still haven't completely fucked up yet. Completely. I know exactly what I did, too. Instead of pressing the jump button, I pressed the boost button. So that one was entirely my fault. But at least I know how I fucked up.
Fair
True.
There we go.
Shoot the moose.
I am going as fast as I can. Honestly, I was trying to look for a copy of... Oh my god, what the frick is this? I was trying to look
what?
for a copy of Sonic Adventure, the original one, because I own Sonic Adventure 2.
Uh-huh.
And people are selling it for like $80-something.
You can get it on Steam though.
You
Yeah.
can, but I just kind of want to have a physical copy. Because I don't trust companies anymore to actually keep, you know, the stuff you buy if it's online, you know?
Fair enough.
There.
So that's why, like,
You
if
know
I
what,
can, yeah.
I understand that sentiment.
It kind of comes down to the thing that I was bitching about when it came to, like, I used to be a troll back in my day. Because, yeah, sometimes the company will be like, we're looking at your off-site activity, and if we don't like what you did there, we'll just ban your account. It's like, thankfully Steam hasn't gotten to that point, but anyone who has a, like, World of Warcraft account, they better be on their best behavior no matter where they are.
Serious? Wait, I didn't pass that? I thought I did. Yeah, I got a B. Why is it? Oh no, I did pass it. I'm stupid.
Yeah, you just have to do it, I believe.
This one. Give me the music. There you go. So, where are the other keys now?
So no, you have to complete a certain like amount
Oh,
of levels and you'll
got
see
it.
the keys.
I have not done this. Drill, baby, drill. Smash your way through boxes. You descend the gold to the time. Okay. Let's figure this out. I got... I am drinking raw meat again today.
Raw meat.
It's a Gamer Supps flavor.
Oh god, I forget.
Ah.
Sorry, I keep on forgetting.
It honestly is taste... How do I do this? Is that what I'm supposed to do?
We'll find out as soon as we catch up.
I'm trying to go down boxes.
I don't remember.
It looks like it was what you were supposed to do.
Because it feels very inefficient what I'm doing.
Fair enough.
Maybe that's why it's the challenge.
Ow.
Oh, that was better.
Bruce is putting his butt up to me. He wants me to scratch it.
Like a cat.
Honestly, I say, like, he is a cat in a lot. Oh my god. Okay. I think I figured this out. Yes, Bruce, I hear you crying. Oh.
It's like Diamond, how he was this morning.
He was begging for
Yeah.
attention.
Yeah, he wanted. So Ren was cleaning his kitty litter, and he lets it dry outside, and he wanted it.
Ow.
And then when he was basically getting feisty with us because his litter wasn't clean, or he couldn't find his litter.
Aww.
And then once Ren brought his litter, he kind of just like,
He doesn't care anymore. He's over it.
Yeah, and it's like, you freaking poor cat.
He's such a dork. He
Yep.
seems so precious. I hear you.
He's precious in his own little way.
In a pain in the butt way.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
he is my old boy.
He's an old man. He's entitled to have some sass.
I mean, yeah.
He's always had the sass.
Yes, he's always had the sass. I don't think he's entitled. I'm not. He's just always had it.
He's more entitled now.
No.
Ow!
When was the
Ow!
last time you got really mad at a game?
What was the last time I got really mad at a game?
No, well, I mean, that's what Fox is.
Yeah.
And I'm dead.
Honestly, see, sometimes when I'm really mad at a game, I don't really show it. Because honestly, Dokapon was pissing me off.
Really?
I mean, it is Dokapon, though.
I think for me, it is every time I feel a game makes an unfair call. I think is the best way to say it.
Fair enough.
Or,
Um,
I was saying earlier that I play a lot of rhythm games. I think it's for me, like, it's when I feel like I'm playing Project Diva right now, for one. And with Project Diva, it gives you percentages. So I get like 89.9%, and I'm just like, really, game? You couldn't have just given me the 90%? Like, at least teachers will curve it a little bit, right? I just figured out how I was supposed to be doing this!
Oh.
Ow, and I just blew up myself.
Les.
I like how you mentioned teachers, and there's like the one difference between this and teachers is that this is a computer. It doesn't care about your
It
feelings.
doesn't care about making me feel better.
Yeah,
It doesn't.
To be fair, I once had to go up to the teacher to correct a fucking piece of work that I had done simply because the computer was wrong.
That sucks. I've had that happen before. No. Ow! Ow!
He's angry.
He's angry.
And yes, chat, that does, as a matter of fact, mean that I got into an argument with a computer and was right.
Honestly, that is kind of funny. And that happened before in one of my, I think it was Calculus 2 in university. That
I hate it when it's math questions and you're like,
Yeah.
I did everything correct.
or
Why
it's
am I
like
getting it wrong.
it expects you to
Yeah.
like round to a very specific like number in a way. Okay, yeah, I didn't mean to talk to you. It's that Bruce. Baby boy. I know. Oh, frick. Okay, we already fought Shadow. That's right. That was the very miserable fight that took way too long.
Yes. Yes, it was a very
No
miserable
right.
fight.
It had no right to be as long as it was, but I managed to figure it out.
Yeah.
Eventually.
I mean, as long as you did figure it out. It's honestly a fun fight.
It is
Cool.
once you figure it out. Yes. Oh, Key.
Yes.
Hello.
I think the last time I got really angry at a game was it's when it's not a skill issue, but the game is just eating inputs.
Honestly, that's
Oh,
true.
That's
God. So I'm gonna keep talking about Project Diva because I've been obsessed with this game for the whole time I've been sick.
No, you're fine.
But
By
what's
all
it called? I've just been trying to excellent all of the easy and normal levels and then see how I do with hard. I feel like Project Diva sometimes is uncaring as to the speed of your thumbs, how fast they could physically go.
Fair.
Cause like
as a DDR player, yeah, they don't care.
they like theoretically it's possible, and like honestly, yeah, Dance Revolution is even worse. Cause like the other thing is I play I haven't done it since Christmas because of my illnesses and everything. But I also do the Miku boxing. And that's like a lot of fun. But when I saw like the song list and I saw that the song Teo was in it, I got so unreasonably angry because that song is so fast. Like on rhythm games like when it's just your hands, it is so fast. And I was just like, who thought it was a good idea to put this in a physical game?
Well, let me put it to you this way: it's still your hands.
I mean, it is still my hands, but like you gotta do a lot more motion than just like button clicks. You gotta move your whole ass body.
Well, yeah, it might.
Skill issue.
See, it's like Uni. It's trying to work you out.
I mean, yeah, but actually, I think Uni's brain is running on really old Intel CPU with Dance Dance Revolution 2 RAM. Honestly, that might
No,
not even.
DDR2 is not Dance Revolution.
What is it?
That is a computer component. That is a computer component.
Oh.
DDR. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's because we were just talking about Dance Dance Revolution.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's probably fair to say. Like, I swear, I graduated college and my brain left. I left my brain in college. But I have a degree.
I mean, same.
Yeah,
Does it
Same.
amount for anything?
it's not doing
really.
anything. It's not, like, really useful. It's just, it's pretty to look at on my wall.
I don't even have mine on my wall.
I got a degree in an
It's a-
Associates of Art in Psychology.
Yeah,
That's an
actually,
art
that's what I have. I have an associate's.
I have a bachelor's. I was told when I graduated high school, like, the high school I went to was supposed to be, like, I have a million stories about my high school. But, like, it was supposed to be all fancy. Like, it was supposed to, like, give us, like, very good classes and everything. So when we signed up when I was in elementary school, they were like, oh, yeah, she'll graduate with an associate's degree. And I'm like, great! By the time I got to high school, I knew that wasn't happening. To put in perspective how shitty this school was, the first year I was there, we didn't have a roof.
Oh.
That sounds bad.
And
yeah.
listen, I don't mean in the... I just heard him run into something.
Oh no.
Bruce! Come here! Oh, he ran to the door.
Oh, okay.
Oh, baby boy. Yeah. That is probably the most lax story from my high school years. Cause, like, the roof thing is whatever. Because basically most of the school wasn't finished when we started classes. That's how it was. Is he part Aussie? No, he isn't. He is a German Shepherd Akita. With possible Husky? I want to give him, like, a doggy DNA test. Like, I don't want to give my DNA test, like, for the government. But I wouldn't mind doing it for the dog. You know? Because, like,
Fair
it can
enough.
tell you, like, some of the stuff that they might be susceptible to in old age.
Fair enough.
Fair.
I don't think cats have the same thing, because cat breeds aren't really a thing in the same way dog breeds are.
Well, I mean, for the longest time, we just saw a cat and be like, cat.
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 And now it's like, okay, that's a short-haired something. That's a Siberian long forest cat, or you know what I mean? It's only recently that we started being like, it's more than just cat.
Cat. Honestly, if I were to get, like, I'm probably never gonna get a cat because I'm so allergic, but if I did, I would want a Norwegian forest cat.
I think I figured out what one of Ren's moms had as a cat. And I think it was a Siberian forest cat, and they are quite pretty.
They
I
are
really like
pretty
them.
and they are enormous.
No, those are the ones you said. The Siberian are not as big.
Oh, okay. I think that, like, I don't know, I want a cat that's as big as a big dog. I haven't.
I think that's a wildcat.
Yeah.
Wait, no. There are cats that get pretty big, though, like the size of a dog. There are cats like that.
Okay.
I have an Aussie that runs into pretty much everything. The cat I base full cart on.
Ah, hello, Cole.
Hi, Cole.
Hi,
How are you
Cole.
doing? No, Bruce runs into stuff too. It's really funny because basically my house is split into two different parts, like the original house and then where my grandparents added on in like the 70s. And we separate that with a curtain pretty much just to keep like the main house warm. It just by virtue of that my side of the house is always fucking freezing. But anyways, when
Yeah.
Bruce is trying to go from one side of the house to the other, he has to push the curtain back. Well, the thing is, he sometimes misjudges where the curtain meets the wall, and he smacks his nose on it a lot. And like, if
You're
he's like,
thinking of a Maine Coon for a big cat.
yeah, Maine Coons are also like huge, but like with
I want a
Bruce, ragdolls are
Sorry,
so cute.
continue.
No, you're
Sorry,
fine.
continue.
You're fine. I like talking about cats. But with Bruce, if he runs into the wall too many times, he will start like not crossing the curtain. He will wait until somebody else opens it for him. And I'm like, baby boy, just go through the center. You don't have to go through the side. But
Yeah.
he could be a little dumb.
I mean, I feel like dogs are a little dumb until they learn.
Like
Like-
he's dumb but smart.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, like I think dogs can be both dumb and smart, but you know what I mean. Like I feel like they are sometimes quite dumb.
Yeah, that's true. The Aussie I have runs headfirst into everything. Oh my god. Thankfully, Bruce isn't like that bad. He's like figured out mostly when he can run into something, but sometimes it throws him off. Like the door to my bedroom is almost always open just so he can come and go as he please. I only really close it at night. And sometimes like I'll tell him, "Let's go to my room. Let's go to my room." And the door will be closed and he will just bonk. He will like
That's
slam
on you.
face first into it. But like the thing is
Why
like
would you do that to the boy?
I don't always know. This usually happens if I've been away from the house for a while and Nana closes the door. So when I get back, I think it's open and he'll run and he'll be all excited and boom. Oh, hold up.
Aw.
Somebody is calling me. What the hell? It is late.
Scritchy, scratchy, scritchy, scratchy.
I swear, there is this number that has been calling me at all hours of the day, like constantly, and I have blocked it, and it just still goes through, and I have no idea who this person is. I tried to answer it one time, I think like yesterday, and I heard a woman's voice very briefly before she hung up, but they keep calling me.
Ah,
So what
scam.
you do is you answer in German.
Or any other language you might know.
Just not no. Just not Spanish.
Honestly,
Too
yeah.
common.
Most of them like speak Spanish when they do it. But it's getting a little frustrating because no joke,
Fair enough.
I got called at 4 a.m. yesterday.
Ooh.
And I'm just
that's
like,
annoying.
it's the same number. It's the same number. I am fucking. What is this area code? Googling it. Oh, I actually do have family there, but I don't think it's them. I'm not gonna say what the area code is, obviously.
Yeah,
but,
yeah,
like,
seriously.
I thought it was like a freaking toll-free number, but no, it's an actual area code. That makes this more frustrating.
Yeah.
It's just they keep calling me, and it's just like sometimes I'll hang up and they'll call like 5 minutes later. I feel like I am in my own analog horror story. I am like waiting for somebody to show up at my house saying that I have a package from a mysterious individual. I'm going insane. I am genuinely losing sleep over this.
You shouldn't.
Yeah,
it-
don't lose sleep.
No, I mean I'm losing sleep because they're calling me in the middle of the night.
Okay,
That's
fair
what I
enough.
mean. That's what I mean. And like I
Fair
can't silence my phone in case of emergency, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, yeah, it's true. I don't have to get up at a certain time. That is honestly a blessing in this situation. Thankfully, I am technically a NEET. That's what it's called, right?
Same.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
not
in
in education,
or employment.
or training, yeah. I am a
or
neat.
training.
I prefer neat to like what's the other word that they use? I feel like there's another worse word they use.
I mean, it depends on what you're talking about because I don't think you're a Fudoyoshi.
No, isn't it like
Fundoshi.
in Japan? Isn't it like
That
a
one.
hikikimori or something like that?
What is
Hikikimori.
Hikikimori?
It's something like
What
that.
I've
is
heard
a
that one.
Hikikimori?
I've heard.
I'm gonna
I've heard
Google
that.
it.
I don't remember.
Hikikimori.
First and foremost, my Japanese is already not that good. It's gonna be worse when it comes down to fucking slang.
That's fair. Okay, it is a term used to describe a pattern of severe isolation. So like dead ass, like
Oh.
not
Yeah,
leaving
you're
the house.
you're definitely not a hikikimori.
Yeah,
No,
because you actually leave your house.
I go places sometimes. I feel like I might have to start using the cane again though, because my arthritis is getting bad again. I mean,
That
like-
Is it your arthritis or is it your rheumatism?
I have rheumatoid arthritis. It's
it's the same thing.
it's the same thing.
Ah, so it's both.
It's both. I mean, like, the good news is, like, I've been meaning to get a new cane for me to, like, deck out in stickers. I think that'd be fun. Because before I had, like,
Fair.
I have, like, a leopard print cane, but it is the most old lady looking cane. I'm just like, okay, if I gotta use a cane, I at least want to be a little stylish. You know? Like, my
Fair.
grandfather also started using a cane after he had a stroke last year. And
Mm.
he calls it his friend, you know? Like, if he, like, loses, he's like, where's my friend? And the thing is, like, Bruce really likes this cane.
Oh no.
Like, not in the stealing way or the biting way. It's that, like, my grandfather, he'll pet Bruce with it. So,
Ah,
like, Bruce will roll on his back and ask for belly rubs, and my grandfather obviously can't, like, get on the floor to give it to him, so he'll, like, stretch out the cane and just scratch him like that.
fair enough.
Amazing.
He's a good dog. Very good boy. I think he likes my grandfather more than me, though.
I mean, it's possible. I look. Diamond is my cat, but he definitely likes Ren more than he likes me.
I'm the favorite.
Sometimes. It's because I gotta be mean with him. I gotta be, like, the discipline. I can't be fun all the time.
You wanna know what the funny thing is? That is my role with the cat. I am the discipline, and he still likes me more.
That's funny. No, because my grandfather gives Bruce so much food that that dog probably shouldn't have. Like, I think I've mentioned it before that my grandfather stopped eating other kinds of ice cream because of my dog. He'll only eat ice cream if Bruce can eat it too.
Oh
That's
my lord.
adorable.
That's.
That is adorable.
It is cute, but also terrible.
I know. My mutt, he's spoiled rotten. And, like, I've told him because, like, Bruce gets chunky sometimes. And he's like, okay, yeah, we won't feed him anymore. I'll turn around for, like, frickin' 5 minutes, and my grandfather will be feeding him something. No, the one who is surprisingly worse is my Nana. Because she's with me on, like, she'll tell me, like, remember, don't give Bruce anything, don't give Bruce anything. And then I'll be eating something, and he'll be pathetic. And she'll tell me, oh, come on, he deserves something. And I'm like, didn't you just tell me not to? Okay, I am going to get up and see what his problem is.
Yeah.
Because
Understandable.
he is getting very angry.
Maybe he needs the bathroom. Chat says nice things about Uni. She's not here right now. It's the perfect time.
She's a really cool person. I'm
He is very
dying!
nice.
I like it's like say something cool, says something nice, and then dies.
Yeah, I do think Uni is nice, and honestly, nah, it's just she helped us with a bunch of things. So
I mean, she's helping me with confidence as being an artist, so yeah.
yeah, there's that too.
And I want to help as much as I can to.
I figured out what the problem was.
What was
What
the
was
problem?
the problem?
His
What did the
toy,
spoiled brat want?
his toy fell behind the aloe vera plant.
Ah.
So aloe veras are spiky, so he couldn't get it.
Oh.
He has so many toys.
He wanted that one specific toy.
He
though.
wanted the toy. It is a tennis ball for a dog much bigger than him. He can barely put it in his mouth. But no. What is that emoji? I can't tell.
It's a white cane.
It is a
Yeah,
white
it's a
cane.
white cane, apparently.
Is it like the blind people cane?
Yes,
think so.
essentially.
I think so too. But the mystery of why my dog has been screaming has been solved. I think he's fine now. He's gonna go spend time with Nana. Yeah, I'm an old lady. I was called grandma in high school. I don't mind it.
You are our young old lady.
I'm baby old lady because
Bad
I'm younger
Ikea.
than them. I'm very bad IKEA.
Yeah.
I
You
am
are the
very bad
baby old
IKEA.
lady.
But it's okay. This bad IKEA has people willing to put up with her. Oh my god.
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna talk about this when we were talking about like needs and English. Wait, that's not even English. That's Japanese. I'm excused for messing that up.
Hikikomori.
Yeah, I'm excused for messing that one up.
Mhm.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say. I mentioned this on your stream yesterday. Meikaku City Actors, and that anime, light novel, manga. Point is that the MC is like an outright Hikikimori. He's like Tatsuna from Konosuba.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, and he basically ends up in the adventure pretty similarly. Like, he basically has to go outside for the first time in fucking forever, and then shit happens. But like, it's cute because he has basically an
Hello.
hello.
Who's here?
Hello.
Hi, Blue.
Blue. I don't have your thingy. I need your
What?
Fugi.
You need.
She wants your Fugi.
Yeah, you need streaming.
I don't have my Frugies. These guys have my Frugies.
Give me his
Ren,
Fugi.
Send her.
Give me his Fugi.
Send the Fugi. How do you
All
not have
right,
your
I'm
Fugi?
on it. I'm on it.
I don't know.
That is
somewhere.
kind of funny. He doesn't have
I
his
mean,
Fugi.
you're the one who made it.
Oh, that Frugi.
What are you gonna
I
do?
mean-
Blow me to death?
Like,
Look,
we
I
have the DM one, but like, there's also other Fugis.
There's the one with you and the little steamroller.
Look, I don't know which Frugi you meant. My mind went to the good one that, was made by a professional. How dare you?
It is a forklift.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
forklift.
he is forklift
Certified.
certified.
The little kobold is forklift certified.
Wait, are you actually certified IRL?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's amazing. What kind of vehicles? Are those like Class B or Class A?
Let me go get my license.
Hell yeah! I'm getting the lore. How do I do this again? This is a browser source, right? Yeah, browser source. Add one. Who cares about naming shit? Enter. Enter. Why it no work? It no work. Okay, reactive Fuji. Yeah. Wait, did he? I think it's good. No, there he is.
Eh?
Eh? Speak.
Bah.
Keep talking.
Never.
Just say random shit. Why is it not working? Where is he? He's blind. He's gone. He's vanished. I don't know why, but it's not working. It's saying that you're invisible. You're not
I'll even
existing,
come
Blue.
back.
Blue, you don't exist. I'm sorry. Jay Feather
Hey,
lost
how's that?
sight of where he is. Wait, oh, freaking, there you are. There you are.
Okay, here's what you do. You right click on his.
I got him, don't worry.
Alright, it works.
Of the little heart you guys made. He is your child.
You can do it. Ah, damn it! I landed in water.
God, the Jay Feather lost. He is freaking.
Okay.
That just became a meme,
Okay.
didn't it?
Apparently, you are a child, Blue.
You're.
You know, you being the same age as Ren.
Don't worry about it. You're an adult. You can legally adopt another adult. This is a fact.
Oh, you're using that one now.
This is actually a fact, by
okay.
the way, that you can legally adopt another adult.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, there's a whole show on guess where TLC
I mean,
about it.
Well, now that I'm
What?
their kid, I'm going to file for a parent divorce.
Emancipation.
okay.
I think that's what it's called.
I thought. I thought you were going to be using the What the heck?
The kobold with the
The
With
forklift.
The forklift.
yeah.
Oh goodness, this is a walking on water challenge.
I see the GM one.
The GM one is the one that's on my stream. I mean, like, the
You can
fact
do
that
it,
he's so
Jesus.
much
I believe in you.
Sonic is Jesus confirmed. He
Yes.
died for
Yeah.
our sins. Oh golly, frickin'. Wait, also Foxtrotes, I'm trying to remember like any other quotable lines from that video because I
I mean,
wasn't
he
a
did, and
VA.
It makes him better.
Firestar joins the kids. Oh yeah, that's right. The kids were like murderers in that one. So like what Foxtrotes is referring to is that remember how I'm like an
What?
artist? Remember how I'm an artist on the Warrior Cats fandom? I get to do furry stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of the videos they did was Warrior Cats
Yeah.
Hunger
Uh-huh.
Games Simulator. And that thing was absolutely insane. They did it in character. They also did like
Isn't
Lethal
that just
Company.
Warrior Cats?
You're not wrong. You are not wrong. But for whatever reason, they basically made a role that was just the kits. And for some reason in the simulator, they kept getting kills. The kittens.
The kids.
The kittens
Oh
kept
my
getting
lord.
kills. It was
No one
nobody expects the kittens to commit crimes.
They are the new Spanish Inquisition.
They're the new Spanish Inquisition.
The new Spanish Inquisition.
They did nothing
Okay.
wrong. They did nothing
To answer
wrong.
your question, my forklift license is classified LF.
Huh, that's pretty cool. There are 3 videos. I believe that's all that Gear is planning on making too, actually, Foxtrotes. Because Gear doesn't like repeating videos too often. Like, I think they're gonna do one more not Lethal Company, what was it? Although a Lethal Company in character would be funny. I think they're gonna do one more Among Us stream. I did a video like for the channel that never got uploaded, and I'm not too sure why it never got uploaded. I'm a little salty about it. But it was basically werewolves, that game. And I remember being assigned the leader, and for whatever reason, I was very bad at my job. I want to find the recording of it. I know Gear has the recording of it. I'm gonna pester him for it one of these days, but I know he's super busy. I almost like for one of the projects that we did. We got Sean Chiplock.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Ah.
He was in the Who Killed Ashfur. I did some art for that video. And it was like, it's really funny because like I was watching like anime with my parents and I'm like, I got to work with that guy. And like it was like very indirectly,
enough.
but I did. I hope he
You can
comes.
still brag about it.
I can still brag about it. I hope he comes to our city at some point so I could be like, the indie project you did. I mean, like, he plays Kinger in The Amazing Digital
I got
Circus.
to work on that.
Yeah, I think he plays Kinger in The Amazing Digital Circus. 28 stab wounds. I know that Gear wants to get more actual VAs, but he also wants to, like, work with the ones in the community, too. Like, he has Blixamy. And Blixamy is, like, a really big Warrior Cat's name. She did, like, a lot of music for the series and all that stuff, so I know she's in it. I know I lost out on a voice role to her, because she was better than me. Honestly, I know I talk about Warrior Cats a lot, but it's my kitty novelas. It's my kitty telenovelas. I'm gonna try this. Let me see if I can do this. I was already so ass at this level. Let's see. Buoys. Big chompers. Okay. Not go past the buoys in the water. Oh, so it's telling you not to... Okay. Oh, and I just died. She is Hollyleaf, yeah. She was also up for Squirrel Flight, though. I know Blixamy was also considered for Squirrel Flight, but she ultimately got Hollyleaf.
I don't know any of this.
And I'm dead. I can't make that turn. Hollyleaf is one of my favorite characters. She's basically just an edgy cat. She's an edgy black cat.
Yes. I figured she was...
Dead.
I figured she was talking about warrior cats for a while now.
Okay,
Sorry,
could
I
you
was muted.
please?
Well, yes, I figured she was talking about warrior cats for a while, but she said this one specific cat is an edgy cat. I'm like, isn't that just the entirety of warrior cats?
No,
fair.
some of them are less edgy. Oh my god. How do I do that turn?
Alright, Ren, I have...
Can I just get up, please? Okay. Gonna assess this. I gotta... Okay. We kinda did the turn right that time, but... I still fucked up. Okay. Ah! Please, Omo Chow, I'm begging you to shut up. I love Omo Chow in Sonic Adventure 2 only. Anywhere else, he is annoying as hell. You have the gray stripe disaster. Disease. Oh my god, that thing almost got me. Bonk. Why didn't it let me bonk? Okay, I'm dead again. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. And I'm dead again.
Yeah, black cats aren't edgy.
This one was.
Cats are goofy. Okay, fair enough.
This one committed a murder.
Well, I mean, it's just a stereotype of a black cat.
That's fair, but like, she isn't like a villain.
Isn't that just warrior cats?
I was gonna say, who hasn't committed?
I mean, that's also very fair. There are plenty of characters.
Who hasn't committed a murder?
There's plenty of characters who haven't committed murder.
Okay. Murder is just murdering another cat, but technically they have committed many murders if they eat food.
They do eat food, but like, I guess you could say like animals that aren't cats aren't considered to have like the same consciousness as cats do.
Look, I'm not gonna get into it, but I'm just saying, if if we're gonna consider the cats as having consciousness, the vegan argument starts to show up.
There's a character in the books named Midnight, and she's a badger. And basically, she can speak cat. She can speak cat, fox, badger, and rabbit. And she basically says,
Badger.
she says rabbits have nothing to say, so it's okay to kill them. I'm just like, that's kind of mean. I like rabbits.
Oh, okay.
Watership Down would like a word.
Yeah, Watership Down would like a word.
God, those books like traumatized me as a kid. I don't know.
I like how they had like the warrior cats and like something else with the Watership Down characters, and they're like, oh no, the Thunder Path is roaring up or something, and then the rabbit's like, you mean
the
road?
fucking road?
Do you mean the fucking road?
Honestly, I do think it's so like they have it to where like cats that grow up with like humans do know these things, but like cats who have like only lived in the woods look at this shit and they're like, what the fuck is that? Like, I believe they call a train Lion Blaze claws out Jay Feather's eyes. Well, that's not gonna do anything. He's already blind. I mean, it's still gonna hurt, I guess. Jay Feather is honestly like my favorite, one of my favorite characters in the books. He's very sassy, but like he's like a blind character. And, like, you know me, I get attached to characters who have, like, disabilities, because, you know, projection. But I don't know, he's one of the cats who has a superpower, too. He can, like, go into other people's minds. Which, you know.
What the fuck?
Yeah! Yeah! And, like, invade their dreams and everything like that.
Cat, what the fuck?
Yeah! It's kind of fun. These books started so relatively grounded, and then they said, fuck it, we're giving the cat superpowers. Like, there's one, Volkart press the extermination button. Oh my god. I swear.
I mean, that doesn't take much for him to do. He just needs to extend his finger and then push it.
Exactly.
He's a tabaxi. That's cheating. He can literally kick a cat if he wanted to.
He can just punt a cat.
But also he's now a dragon, so that's also very cheating.
Honestly, a dragon versus a cat, that's not gonna end well for the cat. I mean, unless the dragon is hoarding cats, I feel like that'd be a fun dragon. Like, have you guys seen that artist who draws, like, different dragon hordes?
Yes, I've seen it.
I feel like them doing a cat one would be fitting. Instead of a crazy cat lady, it's a crazy cat dragon.
They did.
Wait, really? What is he doing with his tail?
Sir, yeah.
Foxtrots, are you watching one of the videos right now, or do you have these listed off the top of your head? I'm genuinely curious. What is it? Oh, I think one of the most ridiculous cats with powers is that there's an immortal cat. Like, just dead ass.
Don't worry, he has 9 lives.
9 lives are a thing in the books. They're only given to leaders, though.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if a cat's made a leader, basically, like, 9 of the ones closest to them in their life or, like, important to their life will give them a life, you know? And they literally just come back after getting fucking killed. I mean, as a dragon with a giant library, I do have a lot of cats. I mean, that's fair. Cats like libraries. Off the top of my head. Oh my god, Foxtrots! I'll be honest, I don't watch a lot of the Warrior Cats fandom videos myself. Mostly because I've heard the audio so many times when I've been working on it that I just don't want to watch it at the end. Libraries must have cats. Honestly, Cole, you're right. Yeah. Like, with the audiobook part, too, like, I've read these books so many times, so, like, it's cool hearing people talking it, and I'm, like, glad I have a role in it, but it's also, like, I almost want the actual book while I'm doing it. And the immortal only applies to- Does it? I thought he was immortal, like, unconditionally, because remember, this cat bench pressed a tree.
What?
Yeah. A tree fell on a dude and he basically like picked it up by himself. That's why I'm asking, are you
Okay.
sure?
Okay, when you say a dude, are you talking another cat?
A cat,
or
a cat, a cat.
A human dude?
A cat. A cat. I'm talking about Lion Blaze. Absolutes. I thought it was just. What do you mean? It's only. What? Cause like, didn't like. I'm sorry. I'm like scouring my brain. In Dovewing Silence, doesn't he say like, "Oh no, I got pricked on a thorn. Oh, that's right. I can be injured now." Because he loses his immortality. So that's why I'm like, I thought it was like absolute because he never complained about pain, and then they make it a point in Dovewing Silence to say, yeah, I can feel owies now. Honestly, the fact that
God.
the fact that he's immortal probably should have been used more, all things considered. Adrenaline is a hell of a drug. That's fair. Because, like, I'm trying to think of his major battles, and, like, he killed that one lady. And when I say lady or dude, I'm referring to cats.
Fair enough.
Because he
I
killed
was gonna
Russifer.
say,
No, as far as we know, the cats have not committed any murders against humans. Although that would actually be really fucking sick. Was how some of, like, these cats
I mean,
are.
they can do it pretty easily, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. Like, some of these cats are, like, real villains. I'm like, I feel like they could kill somebody. I don't quite remember.
Well, I mean,
feel...
You do know that cat scratch fever is a real thing, right?
Yeah. But I mean, like, a cat, like, ripping someone's throat out. That's what I mean.
No, I don't think they can rip the throat out, but they certainly can do a lot of damage.
Yeah, like, cat bites are some of the most infectious, which is sad. I remember I got bit by...
Let me know when there's like the really edgy cat where, you know, it turns out their backstory was that they were owned by someone, but then the person died, so they eat the person to survive, and now they're just fucked up because of it.
That almost happens. Something very close to it happens with a character named Sasha. Like, she had, like, a really, really old lady, and she's, like, kind of stuck in their house for a while after the lady dies. So, I mean, it could have happened. God, I wonder if Sasha's still alive. We haven't seen her in a while. Foxtrot, do you think Sasha's still alive? Lion Blaze has more personality here than in the books. Oh, that's mean. That's mean, but true. Honestly, his personality is just be tough guy. And then he has like a dozen children. Like, the fact that he's a grandfather in the books now throws me for such a loop. Remember the family tree I showed you guys yesterday that was basically a family bush?
The bush?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nah.
He's on that bush.
It's in Mud Voice. Oh, Lord.
And I'm just like... Because, like, there's literally a prophecy about him being related to other cats on the tree. And I'm just like... Like, I get it, they're cats, like... But, like, there's a reason inbreeding in cats is not good.
I mean...
I think there's a reason why inbreeding in general is not good.
That is very fair.
I mean, some animals can inbreed for a little bit before like, you know, things start popping up, but you know,
like cheetahs. Oh wait.
No.
I was about to say
cheetahs.
That's literally the worst example you could give.
Yeah,
That is a joke.
I was gonna say snakes. Snakes are they can like father and daughter for a little bit, but you don't want to do it too much, otherwise then there will be issues.
That's true. I mean, like, what was that, like, Austrian... Three kin of your kin, yeah. What was that Austrian... It was, like, an Austrian duke, right? That was, like, so inbreeded, like, he barely had, like, a recognizable face.
Oh.
I don't know. I vaguely remember that in
the
history.
Winchesters are what they're called.
I think it was something like that. It was, like, one of those, like, prissy, fancy names.
Essentially, there was a point where, like, almost every noble house in Europe was the same house. So when you married to, you know, form the alliance, you're very like, even if you were marrying like someone on the other side of Europe, they'll probably like your cousin still at some point.
Oof.
That is not good.
So you just had this giant funnel of nobility until like it all just became these horrific inbred monstrosities.
That is horrifying. I didn't know that.
They were. No, they were touched by the Fae.
They were touched by the
swapped out by
Fae.
changelings.
God, the stories we came up
No,
with as a
no.
species. Speaking of that,
I know
Mhm.
go ahead, Blue.
a fun incest fact.
Yes.
Mhm.
So if you go to ancient Egypt gods like Horus and Ra and all that stuff, right?
Right.
Because the majority of those characters are probably like based on real life pharaohs who then they wrote stories about to become the gods.
Right.
You can actually trace the incest based on the story of the gods, because one of them, Horus, his parents, Osiris and Isis, are brother and sister. And his entire story is about how he's a sickly god, odd and looks weird. So he's that entire thing is definitely just alluding to the fact that the real life Horus pharaoh was probably fucking just an incest child.
Oh,
Well, that is
Lord.
fucked. I didn't know that. That is. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
And then he proceeds to have sex with his uncle in the story anyway, so that just goes to show how fucked they are.
Oh Lord.
What was with I get the whole keep the bloodline pure, but Jesus Christ. What is it? What was I gonna
Okay,
say?
so I'll explain in lore, like god-wise, where it happened. So Ra had 2 kids, and he had 2 kids. The sky, I think it's the sky and the ground,
Right.
and then they had a bunch of kids together. So immediate incest between brother and sister. They have 4 kids, and 2 of those kids, Osiris and Isis, they hook up and then have a bunch of kids. So in lore-wise, they didn't have a lot of options.
Jesus Christ.
Like, unfortunately, when you start from a single point being like one guy, everything that follows is always going to be someone you're related to.
Yeah.
That is
That's why when-
unfortunate.
That's why when they like the Bible story of Adam and Eve, they usually say that Adam meant to mean men, not just one man, and Eve means women, not just one woman.
Huh, never heard of it like that.
I honestly
Really?
have
Same.
never heard it like that either.
But-
No,
Wow.
it's
The sto-
Adam and
the-
Eve, single man, single woman, and then
Yeah.
when they get kicked out, they have children, and then one of the child murders the other child, and then God's like, "Here, have a wife."
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
it's
Like,
wild.
When fucking Cain,
Either
When
that or
Cain
one of my
kills
teachers
Abel.
that were trying to lie and gaslit us very hard.
I would imagine it was that one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Uh.
when Adam kills, when Cain kills
Cain.
Abel, God's just like, here, have a kid. Have a wife, and just like summons a woman out of nothingness for him to marry.
Look at inbreeding throughout history. You'll see some ugly fellows. You're not wrong, Cole. Honestly, I was gonna say, like, whenever I think I this is like a weird concept, but like my first introduction to like the concept of inbreeding came from fucking Vampire Knight.
Yeah, that
I-
makes sense.
I remember reading that and being so confused because, like, I think I read it probably too young. I was like maybe 12. Well, it's not too bad. But I remember being like, why would you want your brother when Zero is right there? Like, doesn't she end the manga with Kaname too?
I don't full on remember. I watched a retrospect on it and I still don't remember.
Look at any
I'm on
portraits
the
of world.
ground.
You're not wrong. Yeah, I remember like, cause like I was like a very big fan of Vampire Knight because it was like my first anime that was an anime, if that makes sense. Like the first anime I watched, knowing what
Oh
anime
God, you
was.
poor thing.
Yeah. I
You
remember.
poor thing.
Yeah. Of all the things, why was it Vampire Knight? Especially with all the other stuff going on at the time. I'm just like, really? I couldn't have found Naruto first. But no, it was Vampire
Well, I
Night,
mean-
so
I was gonna say Naruto was my first one when it's like, oh, I know what I know how to differentiate anime from regular cartoon.
yeah.
Naruto.
No,
And then
Here's the thing.
Bleach.
I realized as a kid that I couldn't because I thought Teen Titans was a fucking anime.
I mean, it's a
To be fair,
pseudo
Teen Titans
anime.
was made very well.
Yeah. What's it called?
Yeah, I know, but I realized then that when I found out, oh no, it's like Warner Brothers. I was like, oh, okay, I obviously don't know the difference at times.
Back
Fair
off my rock, Mothwing. What is it? I was gonna say, I have too much Vampire Night stuff. That's just in a box somewhere. Honestly, it's very funny, all the stuff I was watching at that age with my parents, like, being like, okay, we'll buy you all that stuff. We'll buy you all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's great, because my dad used to have a great job, so I was able to get my hands on stuff I probably shouldn't have. I'm trying to remember. There was this one ad, like,
She got hentai.
I was about to get there. There was the one anime I had a box set of, and for the life of me,
How did you find Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood first?
honestly, yeah, that's kind of impressive.
I mean, I found Brotherhood as first as well, which
How
is
did
why
you
going back to the original and being like, wow, this is not as good.
Yeah.
How did you find Brotherhood first?
I don't know, random chance.
I mean, be glad it's the better version.
Look, what makes it? I mean, it is. They didn't decide to just suddenly have Nazis show up for no reason at the end.
Okay, to be fair, true, but also the issue with Brotherhood is that it expects you to know too much about the original as well as to begin with.
I mean, that's fair.
Like it works well as a
sounds like a you
standalone.
problem.
It works well as a standalone, but it's not necessarily a standalone.
Right. I mean, that's fair. I'm wondering how they're gonna. Funimation had it on their YouTube channel. Okay, that's fair. I feel like if you were exploring YouTube at that time, that is realistic, because that's how I discovered Hetalia. Oh god, Hetalia.
That sounds like exploring. I know Hetalia.
Ellie is great.
Fucking love Germany and America.
I'm trying.
It's my favorite story actually about Italia.
Oh,
'Cause
God.
I'm still, like, so proud of myself. But when we were
Uh-huh.
learning about World War II, I introduced it to my teacher and therefore got it on the curriculum to watch.
What?
Nice.
Dude.
Oh, I love America. You go ahead and do your war, and then we'll just come in and save the day like we always do.
Dude. We tried. Dude, we tried to do that with my history teacher. We tried to, like, introduce her to
sorry,
Hetalia. And she was, like, okay with the idea for Hetalia. But the issue is some other. Let's show her the stereotype song.
Was it Russia?
Russia was
Russia's
like
the one who
a.
keeps getting summoned every time
yeah.
they try to summon the Satan.
Fair enough.
No, Prussia
Not
is
Russia.
like.
I like Russia.
I liked Russia, but, like, Prussia was, like, kind of like a stinker. I remember. I just like gremlin characters. And I remember I had a handkerchief of him. And I was reminded of this handkerchief recently because, like, my mom uses handkerchiefs when she's working to catch sweat, and she fucking had it!
Oh.
I just remember seeing that. I'm like, well, I know where that's been the last 10 years. God. No, I was lucky. I had, like, a really fun history teacher. She was honestly great. She was chaotic. But she was actually a good teacher too, so that worked out. Because she was like an AP teacher. So we actually learned shit in her class. But because that person showed the stereotype song, we weren't allowed to watch Italia because it was now associated with that. So that was unfortunate. What was the other thing that happened? Oh, my school very briefly had an anime club. Guess who got that
Oh,
shut down?
Got the what?
Guess who got that shut down?
That same, or the I don't know who got it shut down.
Me.
How did you get it shut down?
It was an anime club, right? We were in middle school, right? A lot of anime is not for middle schoolers, at least by US standards. So,
I mean,
you know how Soul Eater starts, right?
oh,
Yeah. My friends and I were my friends and I were absolutely obsessed with Soul Eater. Here's the thing. We knew about the 3 episodes, like, because the first 3 episodes are, like, more sexual than, like, the rest of the anime for some reason. But, so we skipped the first 3 episodes, and we told the teacher, hey, just start on episode 4. We forgot about Blair's bath scene in episode 4. And, I don't remember, it was like, I don't think it was the principal. It was like some other like important figure who came in because like they would routinely check the clubs. And it was during that fucking scene. And I remember just being like,
it's that meme.
Watching anime by yourself, watching anime with your parents.
Yep.
Yep.
I remember it, like, I haven't thought about this in so long. I remember, because, like, I remember I felt bad for the teacher, but I was also terrified I was gonna get in trouble, and, like, they didn't come to me and say it was your fault, but, like, it was me and my friends who suggested Soul Eater, and the club, like, closed so shortly after, so, you know, connecting the dots. What was the other? We also watched, I'm trying to remember what that, Angel Beats. I remember we watched Angel Beats.
That's a good one.
Yeah, we never got to finish it, because somebody's religious parents complained. Because, you know, reincarnation, afterlife. Which sucks. God, that was a good anime. I still haven't finished it, actually.
Yeah.
Come to think of it. God, I watched so much. Do you guys remember the Romeo and Juliet anime?
No.
No.
Do you find it a bit strange that I understand the mechanics of Tensura's power system? What is Tensura?
I don't think I've ever heard of Tensura.
I haven't either.
Sounds familiar.
Tensura. Tensura.
F.U. Decima.
Okay, Google showed me that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing as well.
Yeah, you.
Try again in a few seconds. Why did that just turn my Google Home on? Saying that. Yeah.
Because he said Google out loud.
But, I mean, that's true.
Wait, oh, okay, it's slime.
Yeah.
Say it in English.
I was so confused. No, yeah, I still need to see that one. I have so many animes I need to watch, and like,
I'm refusing to watch
what's wrong
that
with it?
one.
What's wrong with it?
It's just, to be fair to me, it just feels like generic power fantasy, which it says a lot considering I love generic power fantasies.
That's fair. Oh my god!
I think because I gave up on the whole slime thing after like the 3rd episode, like he's like, I'm a slime, okay, now I'm a human. Like, what's the fucking point then?
You already got rid of the
Like,
point
you
of the anime.
Like, people tell me that you know, he goes back to being a slime later, but I'm still like, what's the fucking point? Yeah, like, if he's, you know, going to have a human form.
That is fair. Cause like, it's in the title.
So far, there has been one reincarnation as a monster thing that I've seen, where they actually stick with it, and I'm sad because he doesn't upload that much, but it is very good when he does, where fucking the guy gets reincarnated as a dragon.
Ah, all right.
So he gets reincarnated as an egg, as a dragon egg, and he can't hatch properly, so he spends first of it mostly just running around as an egg, which is very funny.
That does sound kind of cute, actually.
Then he finally hatches, and then he starts like level system, being able to turn into different dragons. But the thing is, he just, you know, stays a dragon the entire time. Some of his forms are cute, some of them are somewhat hot, some of them are goofy, some look very stupid because, you know, he just looks like a fucking brick house.
How am I supposed to get
he's
rings?
Why I'm not a...
Oh.
You collect them.
There we go.
Maybe with the chows too?
Oh, I just got hurt. Okay, it's a
yeah,
limited amount.
It's the one reincarnation anime that I have seen where they stuck to their premise. Everything else always seemed to abandon that idea within like 10 episodes, and they're like, alright, they're a human again. And it's like, what's the fucking point?
I feel
Why
like it's
make
a lack
this?
of creativity when they do that.
So, I personally like the spider one, but what I will say is, at least from the get-go, she very much says, "I want to go back to being a human." So she sets out the mission statement at
Right.
least.
Well, she wanted she wants like a human body so she can talk to humans at least. So she becomes an arachnid for the most part.
I'm still so fucking pissed with the anime because they sped ran
Yeah, they
so much.
They just skipped over a bunch of stuff. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And they genuinely do miss the point of
Some of them.
of a lot of it.
That sounds frustrating. That happened with the Beastars anime, actually. Cause I don't remember. You guys watched both seasons of Beastars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They cut out a lot from the third season. From what I've seen. I don't believe, like, I saw the first few episodes of season 3, and I remember remember that scene, like, did you guys read the manga?
Ren has. I
I've
don't
read the
fully
manga.
remember.
Like, they cut out, like, some funny
I'm a
jokes.
little fuzzy though.
They cut out funny jokes. Like, remember, I don't know if you remember, but it was, like, Louis giving, Legoshi different options of, like, what do you want? Like, what do you want to eat? X, Y, or me?
I don't remember that.
I remember it. I thought it was such a funny joke from the manga, and it was just completely cut out. Honestly, I wouldn't be against this author making
Wait.
another series in the universe.
I mean,
They do have
have.
a different
Yes,
series in the universe.
it was a prequel.
Was it?
Yeah. I believe it was
What the fuck
published.
was it called?
I believe it was published after Beastars, but she originally wrote it first. And I believe it was the proof of concept for Beastars. Like, I feel like a Beastars 2 would be fun. Like give me Legoshi and Haru's child, please. I want to see that. Okay, I think I got all the keys now. Yeah, I did. Endless Possibilities. Oh, I love that song!
Endless Possibilities?
Yeah. It's, I think it's from Colors.
Oh, the song. Okay,
Yeah.
right. Sorry. I was like, where did you get that from? And my brain went, ah, right. We're
Beast Complex. That's what it was called.
Yes. I actually haven't read it yet. I'm meaning to. Oh my goodness.
Honestly, it doesn't feel like a what's it called? Like it can seem like a proof of concept. I'm willing to believe that, but I wouldn't say it's a prequel.
That's fair.
It's more like a bunch of side stories.
That's fair. Okay, boss time. Who is it? Who the boss? It is...
This one's the final one, right? I'm pretty sure it's Egg Dragoon. Sorry.
It's just your
Hello,
imagination.
Gato.
Kitty! What's Diamond doing?
Diamond?
Staring like a rude piece of shit.
Ah.
Oh, it's Chaos!
Oh, right.
That's right.
Is that Open Your Heart?
Most likely.
God, Perfect Chaos was such a cool... I kind of would have liked them to do Chaos before Shadow.
Use the platforms to close in on perfect chaos. There's nothing you can do from this distance.
It is.
Breach.
It is
You
Open
mean
Your
as in
Heart.
like a movie?
Yeah.
Probably.
I would have liked to see Chaos first.
Boost and charge into him to attack.
I feel that there are too many references in Sonic Adventure 2 that are just, hey, chaos happened, and we're gonna, accept that this tragedy happened. then and then you know, there's a bunch of like the gun robots having a bunch of chaos cores.
Yeah. Because they were like trying to
I
like
think
mimic
looking-
it.
I think also looking at it, they seem to be moving away from the whole human element. Like if you look at the Shadow movie, the fucking like humans get sidelined hard, which I think is a good thing.
Right.
But I think because of that, they obviously need to build up the actual Sonic car. So before they do something big like Chaos, they probably want more characters to essentially like fill in the blanks of the characters they're getting rid of.
That is fair. What do you think? I was talking earlier about like Chaotix and being in the Knuckles show, and Rouge and Omega being in the Shadows one.
Use the springs to close in and use your homing attack.
So I obviously biased, so I definitely want to see, you know, Omega and Rouge eventually show up because Team Dark is awesome.
Yes.
Chaotix? Like Meg, I like the characters, I like Vector a lot. Espio and Charmy are kind of just there for me, so I don't care as much.
That is fair.
Like, if they showed up, I'd be like, hey, cool, Vector's here. And that would be it. That would be the end of my opinion on it.
Unfortunately, when it comes down to it, Vector is the only one with personality, and Charmy got shafted.
That is very fair.
I mean, I feel like they're giving Espio a little bit of personality. In a sense, recently with
Who killed Sonic?
Yeah, I love that. I love
Here's the thing.
Espio in that.
I would agree. Espio is great in that, and they did really well at giving her personality. But they've also come out and said that this isn't real. It doesn't matter. Don't look too much into it.
What? Where
So,
am I?
I wouldn't
There.
use
There.
it as a going forward. I wouldn't use it going forward as like how you expect them to take Espio's character.
That
I
is
mean,
fair.
I think that Espio's character is more based off of how the comic is written, which makes more sense because I think he did write for that too.
So the only thing that I can say
No!
is obviously
Fuck
like
Fox
the
with
issue
Sprite
with
Bird.
Espio is that his personality just waters down to ninja.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm a ninja.
His personality just waters down to what is his character.
That's fair.
His job occupation.
Ninja.
His personality is his occupation. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Charmy is weird.
It's Charmy's-
Have did you guys see what happened to him in the Archie comics?
Yeah, he used
Yes.
to be a prince, and then they gave him brain damage.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I'm the one who told everyone about that.
I think
Yeah,
you
right.
were.
I mean, Blue was the one who told us, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
they
don't-
had to take him away from the comic and make him more like he is in the games. So how do you take someone who is a fully fledged adult, who is also like the ruler of a kingdom and happily married, and give him a childlike wonder and the intelligence of a 3-year-old?
You lobotomize him.
Yeah, bring out the hammer and you totalize him with it.
Isn't that literally what happens to him?
Yeah, they give him severe brain damage, and he loses a bunch of his memories.
That is so tragic. Perfect Punisher, defeat
Yeah.
perfect chaos.
I think the funniest fucked up part of it as well is
You've brought back so much of the world.
when they do the part where, you know, the comic characters is getting like faded out and you're left with only like, you know, the canon Sonic characters. The way they do it where he watches like his family and wife and everything fade away and disappear with ear because, you know, they're not real.
Right.
I never get used to that.
Because he has to remain, because of the way they wrote him into being brain dead stupidity, he doesn't really know who they are. So, well, everyone else is like crying watching their loved ones disappear. He's kind of just sitting there like, okay, bye.
That is so
Hey,
messed up.
Like
I
that's the
think it
last
would've
thing his
been-
wife. That's the last thing his wife has to remember him by is watching her husband, who is now a child, just be like, bye bye.
That is so tragic.
I think it would have been better to retcon Charmy in the games into being more like the comic than the other way around.
I feel like, look, I feel like the best way they should have done it in the comic just say this isn't Charmy in the comic and make it his dad, and then just introduce Charmy Jr. and then
Yeah.
pretend that's the new Charmy.
Honestly,
so, you know,
Yeah.
that's how
yeah.
That
you
would
have,
have worked.
That
that's why
would've
you have
worked
a
much
3-year-old flying around. It's the comic Charmy's kid, instead of trying to turn the Charmy that you created for the comic into the video game.
That honestly would have worked so much better.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And, then you can have a bit more, lenience when he watches his fucking family disappear because he's a 3-year-old and doesn't really understand that he's watching his parents fade away for the last time.
He doesn't get it.
He doesn't get it. It's not because he's brain damaged, because he's literally a 3-year-old. And the more I say that he's a 3-year-old, the more that I realize that Sonic ages are fucking weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think he's actually 3-year-olds. I think he's 8.
Isn't he
or
like
5.
4?
No, I think he's like
He's
5
really
or
young.
8.
I believe
It's-
5.
I think
He's
5 is
really young.
correct.
He is way too young to be dealing with Sonic bullshit.
Okay, he is. When Charmy was originally designed, he was portrayed as a teenager, as his age in Knuckles Chaotix is 16. However, Charmy was portrayed in the games as a 6-year-old from Heroes onward.
Ah, so
They
Six is still fucking...
They
Way too
de-aged
young
him.
to be dealing with this.
Honestly, I feel like they need to reevaluate the Sonic ages, and I'm just gonna say age most of them up.
Honestly, though,
It's really weird for Sonic, who I think is like 18 now, to still be hanging out with Tails, who's like 8. Like, make the Fox fucking like a 15-year-old at least.
honestly,
Jesus
though,
Christ.
Tails is 12.
isn't I believe
Yeah, it's
Tails
still-
is canonically 8? Yeah.
No, he's 12.
What? I feel like that's incorrect.
Also, you should play Sonic Frontiers because they've done a great job in basically aging everyone up, including Sonic himself.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
Tails
wow.
is 8. As of September 2022, his specific age has been removed from canon, leaving his current age unspecified. But previously, he was 8.
I thought he was 12.
No, I'm pretty
No,
sure he's meant to be
no.
12.
He's 8.
Yep.
Look, you're talking to...
Wait, are we
you-
looking
you-
at Wiki? Or
you're
are we
talking to the
looking at...
You're talking to the Tails fan here. I know
Yeah.
what they've done to my boy.
No,
and how
I'm
they've done him
I'm
very
a Tails
dirty.
fan too. I am a Tails fan too, and I know he was 12 at one point.
This is from the official, well, quote unquote official, like, it's that the game came with. I'm trying to figure out which game.
Hmm.
But yeah, because it has Sonic listed as 16, Tails is 8, and Knuckles is 15.
He aged up though.
Because, like, all the ones I'm finding from his references are saying he's 8.
Huh.
It says in IDW he's 11 to 12.
That's probably where we're getting it from.
No, I know he was 12 before IDW.
I don't know then. You're getting Mandela effect.
That's
I
what it
feel like
sounds
you are getting them in. Yeah, everywhere I'm looking, Ninja, it's saying Tails is 8. I've gone to multiple wikis.
I have to.
No, wikis don't trust wikis. Wikis can
No,
be
that's what I'm
edited
saying,
by
no.
people.
She has gone to the official site. I am now checking other wikis. And
Did you go
all
to
the other
official
wikis.
site, Uni?
I was looking at official documents, like scans from manuals.
Yeah, but those. It depends on which one it's. like,
All
I
of them
know
are
that
saying
there's-
8, though. That's why I'm like,
I think you've been Mandela Ninja.
No, I think I know where his age was 12.
where?
Sonic X. Sonic X.
You could totally be right there. Wait, do they ever actually mention their
can't-
ages in
Yeah,
Sonic?
no,
You
it was.
can't-
It was no, it was
Don't-
Sonic X. Hold on, no.
you can't use
I-
Sonic X as fucking evidence against the Sonic franchise. Holy shit.
Hold on. Look, the reason why. The reason why I know that I remembered their age is because it is either Sonic X or is the one where it introduced Cream. It was
Rush?
Sonic
No,
Advance.
Advance.
No, Advance 2.
Yeah.
Because I know that they aged they aged Tails up something around to be older than Cream. I know for sure.
Yeah, I believe Cream is... Actually, I remember that too. I think Cream is also 6. That was not typed correctly. Cream is 6, according to the infos.
I'll have to look it up, but since right now I'm doing an MMO, I'm not looking it up myself.
Oh, what MMO are you playing?
Guild Wars 2.
Yeah, I figured. Oh,
Her addiction.
speaking, I forgot, wait. Let my brain let my brain reset.
Okay.
Speaking of MMOs,
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it's an MMO, but it looks like they're advertising it like a Hello Kitty game.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
But it's like Hello
Uh-huh.
Kitty, but Animal Crossing.
Okay.
It is like I am so excited.
I'm
so
glad.
silly.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
But it looks exactly like Animal Crossing, but with Hello Kitty characters, and I'm like obsessed. It's supposed to come out on the 30th.
Look,
Fair
the
enough.
most relevant Hello Kitty thing that I've ever had in my life, because it was like, I didn't think that would be a thing, was someone informed me the other day that he had a boyfriend. I was just like, that feels
What?
okay. Sure.
That sounds like you saw something you should have not seen. What?
Yeah, apparently she has a canonic boyfriend. Like, the male cat is apparently her canonic boyfriend in the show. And I'm like, I don't know why, but I wasn't expecting that. That is not information I really cared to know, but I guess I know it now.
That bothers me for some reason.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like one of those things. Like, cause like I see Hello Kitty as like a 4-year-old.
She's not.
I mean, no, she's not. I don't know. Like, my hope for this game is that they're gonna somehow find a way to add. Oh, when you were looking up Cream's age, I got you. Oh no. If you're referring to my expressions that I was making, I was testing my model because it started lagging for a second. But I'm okay now. I just
Look, here's the thing, I'll say, Uni. You said MMO Animal Crossing, and I couldn't think of a worse experience than that.
you
Like,
know what?
that is going to be the most... An Animal Crossing style game, but making it MMO, sounds like it is designed to be the most predatorial fucking microtransaction design game of all time.
You're honestly not wrong because I was looking at like the DLC that you can buy ahead of time, and there's so
Oh,
much.
Oh no. See,
There
that's
is
already
so much.
bad. You could buy DLC ahead of time.
Yeah. It's
Like,
not
what makes
good.
Animal Crossing work as a single player game is that it's a single player game, so it's really hard for Nintendo to scam you on that. But in an MMO setting, they can nickel and dime you for fucking everything in the farming simulator.
You're not wrong.
Anything that involves building any form of town, even if it's just building your own house, every piece of furniture in that house they could be like, here's an alt skin, only $5.
You are so correct, and I hate it. I hadn't even considered that.
I too looked it up, and all Google told me was, does anyone else think that Tails should be like 12 or 13 as opposed to 8?
That is funny. I'm just waiting on Monster Hunter in February. That's true too, Cole. And
Honestly, I feel like at this point, most of the Sonic cast should be 16 onwards.
that's fair.
I think my also understanding of the age is going up is because of the Sonic birthday.
Honestly,
That's
yeah.
true.
We got the
Considering
Rock,
Generations
the Rocky
was
Rock.
canonically.
His birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys ever see Shadow Dark Beginnings?
What?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, the animation. Yeah,
I finally saw
yeah.
it last night.
they're good.
They're
really
so
Barely?
good. Yeah. I kept meaning to do it, but I kept forgetting. But I finally like watched it last night. And I rewatched the Sonic 3 movie because why the fuck not? I have the pirated link. Oh, I should not say that on stream. I have like
Like normally here's the thing. Normally I wouldn't care about piracy. I mean, like, do what you want if you can't afford it. You know, things are too expensive as there are anyway, so
right.
I don't fault anyone.
I mean,
This is a
she's-
good movie, so I kind of feel like giving it
I'm-
money.
I
is
mean,
worth it.
she's already watched it in theaters.
I've already seen it in theaters
Okay.
twice.
Fair enough. I didn't know that. You made it sound like you only pirated it.
No. I've seen it in theaters twice, and then day before yesterday,
Thank you.
I saw somebody basically posted the whole movie on Twitter and in like really good quality. The only thing is it's the Spanish reason for some reason. Like it's in English, but like the subtitles are in Spanish. So,
That makes so much sense, and I hate it.
yeah.
Well, now you can learn Spanish.
I mean, yeah. No, I mean like not all of the subtitles, just the location subtitles. Like Prison Island is in Spanish. That's what I mean. But like when they're talking, there's no subtitles. So what I think happened is that they got the Spanish version of the movie and then put the English audio separately. That's my guess. There's like
I
a
still think it's very funny that they kept the whole Prison Island stuff in, but then they changed the arc.
I
like,
know.
That's a choice.
I really feel like I kind of understand why they put it on Earth, like Shadow and Maria, but I definitely feel like they should have put it in space. Because, like, a big part, like, I think you said it yesterday, like, Shadow and Maria, like, have that bond of not being able to leave Earth.
Hmm.
I don't know. I was thinking about that.
Face.
Them being locked in the military base and only really getting to be able to sneak out to look at the stars and that's it, I think still works. Because, you know, they're still not seeing the Earth. But I definitely think, you know, changing the arc from, you know, the arc into just a generic super weapon was a mistake.
Yeah, I would have liked to see the full arc and not just the canon. I think that would have been really fun to explore in a movie too, but who knows, honestly, with how these things
Okay.
like
So am I hearing they got rid of the bio lizard?
yes.
I'm
I'll be
going
honest.
to cry now.
I'll be honest, I'm fucking glad they got rid of the bio lizard.
I
It's an okay fight, but it's so fucking stupid looking.
they kept the bio lizard as like a cameo, so like Shadow and Maria are watching old like B-movie monster movies, and the bio lizard is in one of them.
Yeah.
I
And
do.
And Shadow then refers to himself as he's after they watch it by being like, "I'm just like that monster in that film."
Yeah, yeah.
They did sneak him in and have a fun reference to it, but
I would have liked
I
to
kinda
see the
agree.
bio lizard though, because like
nah.
like personally for me, like Shadow and Sonic just fighting a bunch of robots in space, it's cool as absolute hell. But I would have liked them to fight like one giant thing instead.
Honestly, I think the issue was the Gerald heel turn.
Yeah.
Took too fucking long.
I agree with that. I do think that like Gerald's reveal should have been sooner. I do like how
Like-
they did it. Like the fact that he was just basically acting all goofy to feed Eggman's ego.
Oh yeah, like that was okay. Although I will say that fucking like Scorpion fucking Prey Mantis fight was stupid as fuck.
Fun fact, that was changed from the original. They were going to be shooting lasers at each other in the original, like guns.
God.
But
that would've been so much better.
yeah, it was changed though because it was considered too intense for younger audiences. So
Like,
they changed
well,
it to
Maria.
silly. Yes, but consider. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
It's a sentence.
Maria, I mean, it's not as bad as like her getting shot. Cause like in the movie, her dying is accidental, whereas in the games, it's a little less accidental.
A little?
They aim for the child. In the movie, basically, and like they're chasing Maria, Gerald, and Shadow, and they shoot like it was like a canister of energy or something. They shoot that by accident, and that explodes.
There's essentially chaos energy.
Yeah, that explodes and kills Maria. And I'm just here like, why didn't he kill Gerald? He was closest to the blast.
Because they needed him to come back and be a villain for some reason.
Yeah.
Instead of just, you know.
Like, I get why they
I mean,
used him as a villain.
he technically is the main villain, even in Sonic Adventure 2.
It's
It's
Battle
just
Bond.
post-mortem.
He's the main.
Mhm.
He's come back as like a phantom. But
Yeah.
in this, he's literally come back, and
Oh,
is something there. He's something there for Eggman to fight.
another fun fact. There is a cut scene that explains how Gerald is still alive after all this time.
Oh.
Like, apparently he discovered the secret to immortality while he was locked up. And, yeah. Theoretically, he could have lived on.
Here's the thing. It's fucking Sonic. I don't think they even needed to explain it.
No, they didn't.
Gerald shows up. Gerald shows up as an old man 50 years later. I was like, okay,
Sure, why not? Fuck it.
it's Sonic. I'm not gonna fucking ask the logic of it.
I
I'm
mean,
here to have a
yeah.
good time.
But there was
I don't need.
an explanation. Time travel is pretty much confirmed for the next movie. I don't think you were here when I was talking about that.
No.
I wasn't.
No, okay, so the cut ending, like, you know how the movie ends, obviously, Blue. But in the cut
Yeah.
ending, basically, when the when the Eclipse Cannon is exploding, it's creating, like, time warps. And, like, Eggman is seeing, like, different parts of his life, or, like, in his past and possible future. But that ending was cut because the directors felt it would make it too obvious where they were going the next movie.
Oh, actually, speaking of which, this isn't going to be what happened, but someone came up with an idea, and I fucking love it.
Oh?
So how to have an Eggman in the next movie, but then also have an awesome quirk for him as well to like continue the trend of the Eggman quirks.
Right.
Bring in fucking Neo Eggman from the Sonic Rush games with Blaze.
Oh, yeah!
But instead of him being obsessed with Blaze and the fucking Soul Emeralds, make him fucking from the future with Silver, and he has the same eating the quill thing where Eggman is eating Silver, is eating Sonic's. Fucking Gerald eats Shadows, and now you have future Eggman eating Silver's quill.
That would
And
work.
yes, that works. I like that a lot.
Now, next thing I'm trying to remember if I discussed Knuckles with you guys. Did I discuss the Knuckles show with you guys?
I mean, I've watched it, so.
Sort of.
Like, you
We can
guys...
talk about it.
Yeah, I was just gonna talk. I wanted to talk about Ilbliss. What do you think about that, Blue?
Oh yeah, the Iblis. You did mention that.
Yeah. Because I just...
So here's the thing. So in a recent, well, not recent, I think it was last year sometime, but they had a big Sega thing where they got all the fucking people to come in. And 3 of the lead designers for Team Sonic at this point, like I think it was the art director and I think the animation and someone else.
Right.
They asked them what next Sonic project would you like to work on if you could work on anything. And all 3 of them said, we would love to remake Sonic 06, but make it good.
I like that idea. I like it a lot.
So, if they want to test the waters with the fucking Iblis in the movies and see, like, if people are down for it, and then, then go and make it 06 and make it good, I'm here for it. I will play that game if you bring it out, because, the foundation of 06 did some cool things. It gave us Silver, so, it already has something good for it.
And it already nuked itself out of existence in its own plot.
Yep.
Yeah, so, if you want to remake 06 but make it good and then have it actually be in the canon story that you're creating,
No!
I'm here. Go for it. I would like to see how it goes, and if you want to test the waters with the movie first, also go for it.
Honestly, I am so down. I was theorizing, like, that Knuckles might end up becoming the Iblis trigger. And then it'd be kind of funny if Wade is the Elise stand-in.
Oh god.
The Knuckles
So,
show was very
think of
funny.
So, with, like, the Iblis trigger, I think that are, like, the least explored and kind of worst part of 06 when it comes to the actual story.
Yes, yes.
So I think that makes them free to do whatever the fuck they want with it.
Yes, yes.
So the whole who is the Iblis? It doesn't fucking matter because you didn't even really explain it in the actual game itself.
So it doesn't matter.
Every time the question was asked who was the Iblis trigger, you spun a wheel and then answered with whoever it landed on, and that was the answer for the next hour of the game, and then you changed your mind.
That is
Who is
incredibly
the
accurate.
Iblis trigger. Sanic. Why? Sanic.
It's Sonic. He has to
But
be.
why?
I think I mentioned it before. Most of my knowledge of 06 comes from the fan dub. Because I never played that game. I mean, like...
To be fair, that game is kind of unplayable.
Yeah, I've seen playthroughs since.
Here's the thing. Sit down and just watch the cutscene movie someone's put together of explaining the story, and you're gonna have a 100 times better time with it than if you actually sat down and tried to play it yourself.
Yeah.
So treat it like a movie. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of pathetic.
I mean, that's why it is the worst Sonic movie in the game. The worst Sonic game, and got fucking nuked out of Oblivion with the canon. And they're
It
like,
is
it
so
doesn't exist.
funny
Stop
that
asking
they-
us about it.
It's so funny that it retcons itself out of existence, too.
The best thing I can say about them not explaining what the Iblis trigger is just that Mephistopheles is, Memphis, Tennessee is trying to lie about what the Iblis trigger is because he doesn't want people to know what the plan actually is.
I guess that's fair. I can
But
see
as
it.
Blue said, the Iblis trigger is so unexplored by anyone. No one really questions what the fuck this thing really is, to the point where you could point at Amy and be like, Iblis trigger, and you would be just as right.
Honestly, that sounds like something the Sonic games would do. Speaking of Amy, where do you think they're gonna take her in the movies?
Kidnap Pickett.
No, people would not like that nowadays. Hey, Uni, do you have a kettle?
I don't care.
A kettle? Like a tea kettle? No? I use a Keurig machine? I don't even think it's Keurig. I think it's bootleg Keurig.
Let me put it to you this way. The reason why it's okay to have Amy be a kidnapping victim in this case is two reasons. One, she is not battle experienced, and two, if it's her introduction, even in her introduction, she was not battle experienced.
She seems, the thing is, in this one, she seems battle experienced, because she's introduced swinging her hammer around.
Yeah, I mean, she's introduced killing 7 Metal Sonic, so.
Oh, well then.
Girl
no.
boss.
I'm worried they're gonna do her like they did Peach in the Mario movie. And
They probably are.
for boiling water, like I said, no, I have a Keurig machine and I have a teapot. That's what I got. I drink a lot of tea though, so maybe. My folks have a kettle. That thing breaks all the time.
Here's my hope. Obviously, her showing up and instantly obliterating a bunch of Metal Sonics is, grown worthy.
Yeah.
Because of what they've done in modern things.
It's a little OP.
My hope is that they that and the Metal Sonics that got obliterated are basically fodder, and there's going to be an actual Metal Sonic, and fingers crossed, a Neo Metal Sonic who fucking shows up and just fucking kicks the shit out of her when she actually tries it.
That would be pretty cool. I like the idea of the ones that she fought being like prototypes.
So
Like
I
Silver
have
Sonic?
to agree with Blue specifically, because if she's already shown kicking the ass of Metal Sonics and then she gets her ass kicked by Metal Sonic, it creates this dissonance in the storytelling of, well, why could you kill all of those but not this specific one?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's fair.
It makes for bad storytelling.
That's fair.
Which is why I said fingers crossed Neo Metal Sonic, because,
Neo Metal
if it
Sonic.
obviously- if an obvious cooler looking bigger robot of Metal Sonic shows up and fucking bitch slaps her to the ground when they fucking try to fight him, you're immediately like, okay, yeah, this guy's a big deal. He's in charge.
Do you think we could
And,
end
you
up
know,
with Overlord?
I don't think I want Overlord in the first one. I think
Yeah.
they should build up to it.
Yeah, that's
Like,
fair.
Here's the
Like,
thing, because
Make it
the
just
issue,
be
the issue
Neo
is Jim
be the-
Carrey once again has gone back on his word of like, this is my last movie. He's like, if Sonic 4 looks fun, I'll come back as Eggman. So it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Honestly, these are the only movies Jim Carrey is doing anymore. It's like he
It's
genuinely.
like, I'm glad you're having a lot of fun with this, but please just come to a decision if this is your last movie, so I
'Cause
can
they
stop, you
keep-
know.
So they can stop killing Eggman at the end. Honestly.
I kind of hope he's dead. Honestly, like he's like, it sounds weird because Eggman is a great character and he did a good job playing him. But I kind of feel like you had a good ending send off with Sonic 3 with the
Yeah.
with, you know, he finally did the right thing, defeats Gerald, and then in his final act saves the world. Like, good job, pat on the back, take your bow. Now hand it off to a new villain, and the one I feel like everyone wants as the obvious replacement for if Eggman wasn't around, being the guy who always replaces him.
Metal.
Like,
Honestly,
I just want my boy to be done well. That's all I want.
I kind of want them to do Stone because I really like Stone.
Like, if they go with Stone and it's believable, I'm fine with it. But I still really like my idea where
That's fair.
they do the Sonic Heroes joke of everyone thinks it's Stone and it turns out
Yeah.
he's been locked in a room the entire time.
I think
and
that'd be
fucking
good.
Metal was actually in charge.
I think that'd be really good. Also, well, Eggman has died 1,000 times in the games. You're not wrong, Foxtrotes.
Has he? Has he really?
He's had a lot of deaths.
He
I don't-
has died in a few of the earlier games,
Yeah. And then
and then it gets better.
and like not Lost World, which one is it? The one with the Deadly Six.
Oh, Lost
That
World.
is
Yeah,
Lost
Lost World.
World, yeah. Yeah, he like dies in that one, but he like didn't die. I'm trying to think,
Oh,
yeah.
He
They're
faked his death essentially to
Yeah.
quote, unquote, save Sonic, but it's really so that he can double back and steal the MacGuffin.
Yeah.
Of course.
What's it called? I was reading an article about potential villains for Sonic 4, which is kind of funny. And they had the Deadly Six listed, and I'm like, whoa, are you serious?
The Deadly Six. Nah.
I don't see the
That would
Deadly
be
Six.
that would be way too early, I feel like, and be out of nowhere.
I don't see the Deadly
Honestly,
Six
I
even being in these movies.
I feel like the Deadly Six aren't really that popular as well.
Yeah. He falls into a volcano,
I
yeah.
mean, I'll say this: when fucking what was the game where you made your own OC? Fucking Sonic
Forces!
Yeah, fucking Forces. I'll let you know for a fact when Sonic got his ass kicked by the 4 villains, and no one gave a shit about him, and they were all like, "It's Shadow and Chaos and Metal." That's all I care about.
Honestly, that's fair. I don't know, I'm really excited for wherever they might go with these movies. Because I feel like they're doing a shockingly good job.
I mean, this is now the second most successful video game adaptation movie after the Mario movie.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's also the only other movie other than Mario that has made more than I think it was $200 million or something.
Yeah.
Like everything else has fallen just short of that like current like milestone that everyone aims for these days apparently. But they're the first ones who actually crossed it, and it's only their first screening.
Yeah. It's pretty wild, honestly. But they're already gonna take Sonic 3 out of theaters this month. Which
Aren't
kind of
they
sucks.
gonna do a second showing?
No, it's coming out of theaters on the 21st.
Huh.
Well, Ren, we gotta see it soon then.
Yeah. I mean, I told you guys on the 19th they're gonna be doing $5 popcorn, and I know you guys like different popcorn, but I mean, it's cheap.
I mean, it's just a matter of if we get to it or not.
The other thing is that
If we can afford the movie itself.
okay, the other thing is that at non-disclosed location that starts with a B and has a C has tickets on Tuesdays for $5. Sky. It's where we went. It's where you guys saw me cosplay Scully.
Okay, that makes more sense in my brain because I'm dumb.
Yeah, it's there. If you guys want to go try hitting it on Tuesday,
Yeah, maybe.
because
You
actually,
cosplayed Scully and you didn't show me. How
I
dare
thought I did. I could have sworn I sent you a picture.
I
What?
don't think you did.
What?
you the game that I created that allowed you to make this OC and you didn't even share it with me.
I am like, I thought I showed it to you. Oh my goodness. This was back in October.
I am the indirect father of that character and you didn't even let me see it. How dare you?
Okay, I don't have any pictures of the full cosplay right now, but I posted on my Twitter. I have posted the head.
Oh, fucking Twitter.
That's why
Oh.
I'm grabbing it for you. If you guys want to see it, it's like the second post on my Twitter. I have dropped in mod voice.
Yeah, no, you've never shown me that before. That is adorable.
I am so sorry. The eyes glow too. I put LEDs in the eyes. I find your stream relaxing to write my script to. Aw, thank you. And here I thought I was being a very loud gremlin.
You probably are more suited to Zatsudans rather than playing games, because how long has the game been paused?
A while. I think it's because, like, I get so intense while playing games that I forget to talk. It's specifically with this game, because, like, I could talk for hours with Elden Ring, but for whatever reason, this game has me, like, struggling.
Well, yeah.
You are very bad at it.
I am so bad at this game! And it's like, this is a game for babies! Why?
It's not. No, you don't say for babies.
It's for babies.
It's not for
I wouldn't-
babies.
Honestly, I wouldn't say it's for babies because there are actual mechanics in it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair, that's fair.
It isn't. It isn't just like touching an iPad.
Yeah.
You know what? That's fair.
Look,
I-
nowadays
it's-
children don't actually know what
A keyboard or controller off.
yeah.
That is actually
Look.
insane.
Look, Uni, if you want to say there's a video game for babies, it's called Banana Wonderland.
Oh, bandana. I was so sad by that because it actually looked interesting.
Are you referring to Garden of Banban?
No.
No.
Okay, good.
We're talking about the other game that the guy who made Sonic made. That's
Not even Sonic, it was licensed into
Balan
release.
Wonderworld.
Yeah. Yeah, Balan.
Balan Wonderworld or something like that. Is that the one you're referring to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we're
Yeah.
talking about that one.
Oh my goodness, yeah, I wholeheartedly, like, agree. I kind of wanted to play it for shits and giggles.
No!
I mean, no, there's nothing stopping you from playing it. It's just.
I'm not,
not very fun. Is all I'm
Yeah.
gonna say.
if I play it, I'd probably get it, because, like, I've seen it at Walmart for $10.
Everyone I've watched play it, they never get. It's never a this game is bad because it doesn't play well and therefore I get frustrated at it. They always just get bored with it.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's one button to do
So-
fucking everything.
Yep, literally.
And I don't see a stomp move. What is a stomp move? I can stomp? Has that been in the game the whole time, or did they just add it? Then why didn't they
Yeah,
tell me?
They just added it like a minute ago.
With honestly, oh wait, is this is Shadow the Hedgehog, right? Or is this Sonic Adventure or Sonic 06?
It's 06.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw the fire. Cause like I see Wasteland and I think either 06 or Shadow. Oh fuck, I'm dead. How am I so bad at this?
I mean, this one's actually pretty bad. Drop
You know what? Okay, that's fair. There's actually shit to fall down.
It was based.
It is weird how they're like, this is Sonic Generations. We're gonna put the best of the best Sonic levels in, and then this one put in.
I really
Yeah,
don't
I'm
think they
surprised
put the
that
best of the
put-
best.
No, they didn't really, but they put in. I'm surprised that they didn't put the Wind Valley stage.
Honestly.
This one,
Like, that one's good.
where it is
That one-
good.
You know what? To be fair, that it's good because that one actually works.
That's
Yes,
true.
That's... But they did put it. They did bring that stage back. You'll see it.
Wait, no, I saw a Chow there.
Huh?
Actually, I know exactly why this isn't the best actually, because they didn't put the Chell Garden into it.
You know what? Oh,
Yeah.
and I'm dead. I tried to go back and get the Chow and I died. Because I saw
That was
a
the first
little.
mistake.
I don't know, I love Chow.
Oh,
I
see
really,
that.
I genuinely, oh my fucking Arceus. I genuinely think if they brought Chows back, like as like a pet simulation mechanic, they would do pretty good. I feel like people would be ecstatic.
They probably would do really good.
Like trying to keep an eye on where like the actual fire is. Okay, there we go. Okay, we did it. Yeah, Bobacimos. Oh, wait. I never played 06. What the hell are these things?
They're probably Iblis trigger things.
They're baby Iblises.
Essentially, you're in the future at the moment. This is where you play Silver.
Well, I mean, you.
Iblis has
Several.
taken over the world.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Iblis destroyed everything, and that's why they... Oh, God, I'm not gonna make a Sonic fandom reference. I mean, I want to, but...
You can.
I was gonna say, because, like, they freaking called Iblis the freaking Denny's.
Yeah. Like, just because I don't like it doesn't mean you can't, like, reference it.
Wait, why didn't the spin light dash work?
Notoriously bad stage.
Remember, you need a support streak. You can reference the things you like. Ninja can't stop you.
Yeah,
If you
I
try,
mean-
you can get your elf.
I mean, even if you're with me and it's like on my stream, you can still reference it.
I don't know, like,
I'm not gonna be the one to tell you like don't enjoy what you enjoy. Fuck.
Why did that
Don't
kill
let
me?
Ninja's bad taste ruin your experience with life.
Okay, that's now getting
fair,
mean
it's
to
not
Ninja.
even- No, to be fair, it's also not even Sonic 06 fandom that we don't like. It's just that one specific joke that unfortunately gets done every time.
And it's like, like
Actually,
there's so
I don't like the fandoms. I don't
Ah.
like the fandoms, so that's just me.
Oh, it's Eggy! I still remember some of these names from like the remember like the boxing that they had for Sonic Adventure 2 for the Chows?
Karate.
Yeah, where you can make the children fight.
Yes.
God, that game is so good. I still want to try making a perfect Chow in that game.
I am working on that myself.
Well, what you do is you corrupt your file, and then eventually an egg will hatch, and it'll be this horrific monster that has 999 in every stat, but it'll also look like, you know, the weird glitched monster from fucking Pokemon Red.
Is that true?
You
Yeah.
mean the missing no?
Yeah.
Honestly, with how like games glitched back then, I wouldn't even be surprised.
Fair enough.
Okay, why can't I get? Oh my God!
I'll see if I can find the video of the guy doing it. I think he called it like Gert or something like that, and it's just like this horrific, gritty monster. But it had like 999 in every stat except for like flying for some reason, which was a 0.
That's funny.
I mean, to be fair, with everything being at max, I think he could win any race.
Yeah. Oh my!
Yeah.
Ow! Okay, these things can crush you. Good to know.
I'm still weirded out that there was a streamer who referred to Omocha as a woman. I
What?
was just like, what? Yeah.
Where did they get that? It like what?
I don't know.
Probably
I
the
don't-
voice.
Probably.
Like Omocha doesn't even have like that feminine a voice. It's just high pitched. Ow.
Look. If they want to call it a girl, they can call it a girl.
I mean, it's a robot,
What I
so.
It's a creature, a monstrosity. Get the fuck off my screen.
It's okay, like, the first time. I don't mind it in Sonic Adventure 2. I mind it in everything else. Ow.
Also, I know what Unity does better at Elden Ring than Sonic. Because you can't pause Elden Ring. She is forced to actually be good at it.
I can't avoid it. I have to accept it. I have to face my problems. Honestly, like,
There is no, hang on, wait, I gotta stop to think for a moment. No, it's you do or you die.
you do or you die. That's honestly very fair. And, like, I don't know, I find the gameplay loop of Elden Ring very relaxing. But, like, I just haven't
It
tried
is.
it. Yeah.
It is!
I found it.
What'd you find?
Found what?
Brass mode, the horrifically glitched Chow.
Oh god, I need to see
Oh.
this.
I'll put it in mods so you can see the thumbnail of what he looks like.
Oh no. No. He does not look okay. He
Honestly,
does
if you want
not.
to see how busted he was, though, watch like the first 5 minutes in a running. I mean, not the first 5 minutes, first seconds, because you can see him in the running race.
Oh my god, I'll have to watch that after stream because that's so bad.
Salty Dan.
I remember being a kid and crying so much when my Chow died.
I mean, fair.
And like I distinctly Okay, we're gonna do it as classic. And like I distinctly remember trying to like, because if you came back in and like left really quickly, you were able to stall their death. So I remember that's what I do. I'd like just like basically play chicken with going in and out of the Chow Garden.
I remember that too.
I wish I could find, like, that's probably on my dad's memory card. Because my dad played, so much of the Tiger Woods GameCube. Like, an impressive amount. And I remember he'd put on, like, smooth jazz while he'd play it. Those are core memories, just because that was the only way I was allowed to stay up late, was if I was watching him play games. Don't ask me why that was a rule. Of all things. But, like, I distinctly remember that.
This is because you can stay up as long as you're with your dad. Normally, it's the...
Well, no, because, when I was growing, probably, okay, this is probably, I'm gonna go TMI, it's my stream, I can do it. I shared a bed with my mother until I was 19. Which is, like...
I mean, were you in a situation where it called for it like that? Because technically, there was a point in time where I ended up sharing a bed with my mom and my sister.
I lived in a 3-bedroom house.
I mean, the house I lived in was also pretty big too, but we only had one room to ourselves.
Because it was, well, remember, I don't have any siblings. It's me, my mom, and my dad.
Fair enough.
Not fair.
But the issue is that my mom was, and, like, she still is, a hoarder. So,
Oh,
like,
okay.
yeah.
Well, that's different.
So I grew up, I never got a room of my own until I went to college. And that's, like, part of why I decorate like crazy, is because, like, I never got to as a kid.
Oh, no, that's fair.
But, no, like, yeah.
I miss the, like, I want to decorate, but we don't have the money to do that.
Do you have a printer?
No.
Do you want me to print stuff for you?
No.
I have a nice printer.
I know you do.
I'm aware.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I will print your art and then you can put that up.
No, don't worry.
No, here's what we'll do. We'll eventually start selling at conventions, and we get to put up what's left over.
You know what? That's
that
fair.
is-
That is very fair. But, yeah, no, like, to put into perspective, like, how bad, like I said, I shared a room with my mom, and even that room, the only space in that room was the bed. Everything else was full of junk in that room. Like, literally. there was a pile of like
Yeah.
clothing taller than me.
Mm.
And I remember that because like I have a picture because I cleaned the room one summer and then I got sick and my mom like got it back into her hoarding habit so it like completely covered everything again. But I had gotten like one of my friend's stories that she wrote down and it was in a drawer. And like for like a year she was hounding for it back and I'm like I can't get it. There is a wall of clothing. And she's like I'll do it then. So I have a picture of just her hand sticking out of the wall of clothing. Like this.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's like still so bad in that house. Like it's gotten better, but like the room where my mother sleeps is like the room I grew up in. Like it's just the bed and then the rest of it is like non-accessible because of all the clothes.
Mm.
But
Jesus.
yeah, it's really bad. And like my 85-year-old grandmother lives in that house now too. She lives in the room I used to share with my mom. But yeah, that was a childhood. I remember the week after my dog died. That's a hell of a start to this story.
That is a hell of a start to a story.
Mm.
I was like so depressed that I
Makes
said,
sense.
fuck it. I basically like I cleaned like the whole house that week. Like top to bottom, like got rid of so much stuff. Like that was just like junk, literal trash and everything. I got rid of it all. So you could like actually see shit. And then the next month I went to college. And by the time like I came to visit my mom again, like the whole house was already full. And that will like always
Jesus.
be like shocking to me, like where you don't have that much money. Where are you buying this stuff?
She finds it.
Well, not entirely. Like she's a very big Temu, Wish, Shein kind of person now.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Wow.
so she's like getting packages all the time. So she gives me a lot of that stuff, but the thing is, a lot of that stuff is made of dangerous stuff that is bad when you are made of bad IKEA.
Oh yeah.
So I've had to tell her, please stop buying me stuff. I swear, I will be happy with a pack of $5 Pokemon cards. You don't need to worry about me.
Mm.
I remember too. Oh, why did my model die? Why did my model die?
Done?
I froze. I froze. Look at me. I'm
I
dead.
mean, we're on a delay.
I'm dead.
Oh yeah, you did freeze.
I'm dead.
Oh.
What happened?
Oh.
Mm.
Let me try and figure out what happened. Am I moving again? Hello? I'm alive! I'm alive! Okay, I'm not alive. I'm still. What is going on? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, is this working?
I think
like
I
it.
see you moving.
Am I moving again? I'm moving again. Okay, so my tablet died.
Ah.
My drawing tablet died. Basically just said fuck it. Or not my
Fair
drawing
enough.
tablet, my iPad, because that's what pro tip, if you have like any Apple product, that works so much better than a webcam. And I mean like any Apple product. Because I bought this thing for geology. And
Okay, so I'll go into my kitchen and find an apple.
I mean if you want, I'm not sure how well that'll track, but you can try.
Well, you said any Apple product.
I mean, yeah, that was me. That was on me. I should have specified. Any
You
Apple
walked into that
electric,
milk face first.
any Apple electrical. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. In that case, I will go into the kitchen, find an apple juicer.
It wouldn't just be an apple juicer. It would just be a juicer then, wouldn't it?
Fair enough.
Like, it's not just gonna be apples. Oh my god, do you guys actually have a juicer?
No.
God, I want a juicer so bad. I was juicing lemons yesterday for the hell drink, and it took forever.
You know what? You're made out of poor IKEA.
Yeah, that's also fair.
I was gonna be like, how did that take forever? And then I thought about it, and I was like, oh, you know what?
I got exhausted.
Yeah, fair enough.
And it's funny because, like, I dropped a piece of, like, the lemon. Because I was using, like, obviously fresh. And Bruce went over. Like, he doesn't usually jump at whatever drops. He waits for permission. But I thought it was funny, so I gave him permission to get the lemon.
I'm guessing he definitely regretted it immediately.
I stared in the abyss too long. Yeah, Bruce immediately regretted it. He just made a face. And then I was eating an orange earlier today, and he took one whiff of it, and I swear that dog had PTSD. Ow, I was wondering what that was. God, I do not like this level as classic Sonic.
I mean,
It is so much harder to see what I'm doing.
I honestly felt like most of the classic Sonic levels were kind of like, eh. I mean, okay, that's incorrect. Like, the early on classic Sonic levels were fine, because, you know, they were original.
Yeah, they were originally like that.
Yes.
How do I get to that Chow?
What the fuck?
What happened?
I'm watching the fucking Brasmo video. Jesus Christ.
What did they do to him?
So he just has max stats on everything. He's level 99 on everything. And he's going to the dark races, and he's doing the flight race, and I don't know what level cap the other Chow broke, but they can fly.
Oh,
What?
okay.
So they're technically cheating. Is the thing.
Right.
So what is you find out later in the video, but essentially what is happening? They're rubber banding to catch up with him because he's so far ahead. But because they're flying, it kind of bugs them out and they get slingshot in the first place.
That's so funny.
So, they are so far back when they rubber band to catch up with him.
Oh my god, I got
Because
the
they're
Tails Chow!
Because they're flying and therefore have no pressure to the ground or anything like that. They just get slingshot and go flying. And that makes them go get first.
That is
Wow.
very funny, actually. Oh my god, how do I get up there? Okay. Ah! What do you mean the end? What? I don't like this level at all.
Fair enough.
I am genuinely salty.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay,
Hey, at least you get to have a proper silver fight.
I just died.
That's the one thing I like out of this area. You'll get to have a proper silver fight.
And not that it's no use, it's no use, it's no use.
I mean, he still says the line, but you know, it's an actual proper fight.
It's not you getting stuck.
Yeah.
That's the one, like, gameplay thing I know about Sonic 06. Is just getting stuck in him beating your ass.
I mean, he just chain combos sending you.
That's kind of funny. Look at the Tails Chow!
We'll see it when it pops up.
Like, that was like an exclusive to Japan, wasn't it?
Was it?
I feel like it was. Because, like, you can get a Sonic Chow, technically, by manipulating it, but, like, Tails, Amy, and Knuckles were special. Oh my god, I like
what do you mean
Blaze's
by
voice.
manipulating it?
Like, you had to do, like, an event. That's what I mean.
In Sonic Adventure 2 Battle?
Yeah.
I mean, you get the Sonic Chow by just doing making him a neutral runner.
No, but not, Sonic. I mean Tails, Knuckles, and Amy.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Those were strange and weird, but like I wouldn't know how you get them. But
They were distribution, like, kind of like how Pokemon does distribution.
yeah, fair enough.
So, you know, you can't get them unless
Guessing
you
with the
hack them now.
Advance- With the Advanced series, I'm guessing.
I'm actually not sure.
Because the first Sonic Advance had a Chow Garden. And you could transfer chows between both of them.
Yeah, and then it would
Yeah.
give you like a sad thing, like you're sending your Chow away. You'll never see him again.
No, that's
No,
literally
that's the literally gave it taking a shower away thing.
yeah. That's the you send them to live off into Never Neverland.
Oh, you killed him.
Yeah.
That is literally you're sending them to the farm.
Yeah.
Did you have to phrase it like that?
I mean, it's pretty much accurate.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. Oh, Vector. Hello, sir. What level is this?
It is a level of I don't actually know because I haven't seen it yet.
When it loads, let me know, because I have no idea where this is.
I think that one's an Unleashed level.
I think you're right. God, I really didn't.
Yeah,
put-
it's
that's
Unleashed.
Unleashed.
Was Unleashed a good game?
I liked it.
Ren played the inferior Wii version, but he still liked it.
The
So.
inferior Wii version? I believe
No,
that.
the Wii version was inferior.
I believe that.
I never got to actually play Unleashed, but I've always wanted to, and people said it was good things. So, I
Huh.
mean, they had some really good cutscenes in Unleashed. So,
I've seen a few of the cutscenes.
ah,
Let's
shit.
go to look it up.
Mhm.
Alright, so to get the Amy and Knuckles Chow, you got them from a promotional demo disc, and then you could download it into the Tiny Chow Garden after inserting it.
Mhm.
However, the Tails Chow was obtained. Let's see, it was obtained in the Tiny Chow Garden, and after downloading Phantom Star Online episode 1 and 2, and after completing them, would give you the code to get the Tails Chow.
What the hell is that?
Vanity Star is another Sega product.
Huh.
It
Alright.
was,
So Amy and Knuckles were promotional stuff that you could only get in Japan, but you could get Tails by playing Phantom Star. By playing
Fantasy Star.
yeah, Fantasy Star.
But it should be impossible to get all of them now, isn't it? Like, legally?
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you have like the disc from ye old times.
No, but I mean, like, for an American, because your game would not function. Because remember, like, Japanese and,
Oh, well, yeah, no, there was region locks. It was
Yeah.
PAL and-
Yeah.
But
What
I
was-
mean, I'm pretty sure with cheats it doesn't really matter anymore.
What is the point of region locks, anyways?
It's because they were made in different regions. That was it.
Ow.
To be the most exact about the region locks, it was an anti-piracy measure.
Really?
That way, Americans wouldn't be getting Japanese games ahead of time.
Okay, you know what? I can understand that. But now, like, most games have worldwide releases.
Yeah. There is still region locks, but it's mostly a this game is hard coded to have Japanese in it as opposed to, you know,
Yeah.
it's a language thing basically.
Right. Ah! I hate these things. I remember them in
It tells you to
Forces.
Push a button. It tells you push up, and you push up. It's that easy.
Yes. Have you considered I'm stupid?
I do not consider you stupid, so no, that did not come across my mind.
Eh.
Oh, speaking of stupid, you want to know something funny that I've been messing up in Pathfinder all this time?
What?
I have assurance for a skill that I've been using a lot.
What? Which one?
For athletics.
Oh god. That would have honestly been
Funnier.
really useful.
Yeah,
It gets a lot funnier.
Explain.
Yeah.
You want to tell what you could have been using the insurance athletics for instead of rolling this entire time? Or
For
should I?
go ahead, you tell it. For grappling and tripping
Oh
and
my
shit like
god.
that. Go ahead.
You know
But
how her
explain
entire
it.
class, that she's been building is built around grabbing the guy,
Yeah?
and doing a bunch of stuff while grappling him. She, because of insurance, she instead of rolling the dice, she could have just used assurance and said, "I take a 30." That's what her.
Yeah.
Oh my
insurance
god. You could have been doing that this whole time.
Yeah.
Instead of rolling, she could have just been like, "Okay, assurance."
I do it.
30. And I don't think there's a single thing you could pull that would be able to be like, "Yeah, no, you grab it."
That's so funny. Well, I mean, now you know, but that is funny as hell.
Yeah, I kind of forgot. I actually knew about it, and that's why I got assurance for it. But I completely forgot.
Like, I
God.
knew you had it because I think a few of you have insurance with things, so I know you guys have insurance. But it never dawned on me that you could have been using it for your grappling because there was athletics checks.
Yeah.
Ow. Okay, that was unfair,
So-
game.
So I got rid of my assurance specifically because my assurance itself is like my stat for medicine isn't that great.
Right.
Oh no, you
No,
don't
I
know.
got rid of it when I respec
Huh.
because I would be rolling like a 20 only. And at the point where I am at medicine, I need to be rolling 30s.
Fair enough. You need to boost your wisdom.
You gotta
I
get
do need to boost
smarter.
My wisdom.
Tech, you gotta get smarter.
And no, it's just life experience.
That too.
Getting smarter is intelligence.
Oh yeah, that's
wisdom,
right.
wisdom is experiencing stuff.
I'm not even gonna lie. My headcanon for why Teku always fails her stealth rolls is because her booba too big.
10 out of 10. I agree with this.
That
This
is,
massive.
it jiggles too much. It makes too much noise. That is my headcanon as to why you always fail stealth.
I mean, she got nothing. She's like, I'm too large.
I'm too
Do you
big.
see
Oh.
me?
Speaking of failing stealth checks,
Uh-huh.
last night when we played, we tried to sneak up on a monster. So this is our party composition. Alright, we have a barbarian, but he wears medium armor, so he's in scale mail. So, you know, walking around in metal plate. You have a rogue. You have me, who's an alchemist. And then you have a sorcerer. All three of us rolled our stealth check to sneak up on the monster. One
Mhm.
person succeeded. Who do you think it was?
Oh
The
god.
barbarian.
The barbarian.
Yeah. Somehow the barbarian snuck up on the creature in his fucking armor and everything. You know, big burly dwarf man. Meanwhile, the guy who is literally a rogue and designed to do the stealth, I think he actually rolled the worst. in my
Oh!
The guy in the clank, 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 clank managed to sneak up on the enemy.
Me and the sorcerer, I think we got roughly the same thing. But yeah. We all three of us just failed miserably, and it's just like, how the fuck did this guy sneak up?
Oh my
So
god.
stupid.
Yeah.
That is very funny. Honestly, those kinds of checks are so funny to me. Whereas, like, what's it called? Where something, like, unreasonably, like, you should be able to do this, or you should be able to fail this, but because the die say so, you're doing it or you're not doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
I
What is
mean,
it?
to be fair, even in Elden Ring, a guy in full plate mail managed to sneak up on every last one of us. We entered a door. The door got closed behind us. We all went, what the fuck? And then we all died.
You know what? That's fair. That is very fair. I was thinking of that. Hold on. There's this
Oh,
one
jeez.
animation by there's this one Baldur's Gate animation that comes to mind.
Uh-huh.
If
Is it like one of the official ones?
it was officially commissioned by them, but it wasn't the actual creation. Like, Joel Haver. I always forget his
Old
name.
Man Flemings is out.
I always forget his name.
I rolled a 1. I rolled a 1.
It's essentially that. I'm gonna go ahead and post it in
I
Mod
think we're-
Voice chat. But if you want to check it out, anyone watching, it's called Life, but it's Baldur's Gate 3. It's very
I
funny.
think the most disheartening thing as a DM, though, I will say,
Uh-huh.
when you guys are like, I really want to do this, and I just like, there's no way that would work, and then you roll a 20, and you're like, yeah, I got the best thing ever, and I still have to be like, yeah, it doesn't work.
One of my
Fair.
friends is like that. He does DMs for Dungeons and Dragons for us sometimes. And he says his favorite thing is when people roll a 20 on something that doesn't matter. Like, you roll a 20 for perception and he gets to say, yeah, you don't see anything.
That.
Like-
Wait, that's different in D&D, is it not though? Like Pathfinder, I understand why you feel disheartened on that for Pathfinder because critical 20s there aren't the same as
Right,
D&D 20s.
right.
Yeah, because
Yeah, it's like-
in D&D, rolling a 20 for skill checks, that doesn't matter.
No,
True.
wrong. Reverse.
Other way around. I don't know much about D&D.
Essentially, like you guys walk in, like for like made up example, like you walk in, there's a monster, and you guys are like, we're gonna talk to him, and I look at the book, and the book's like, the monster will attack them no matter what. It's like, okay, no matter what happens, he's gonna attack you, I guess.
Yeah,
and
that's...
you guys roll, and you guys roll your 20, and I'm like, okay, he attacks you.
Nothing changed. Bitch, were you streaming while you were chatting my stream? Yeah, I was! My brother
Ah.
just popped in.
Yeah, no, I saw that. How are you chatting in?
Well, to be fair, she has been paused the entire time.
Yeah,
I have
you
not
really
been
haven't
paused the
actually
entire
been
time.
playing.
I've been
You-
playing. I've
You've been playing very little.
I was watching him stream Digimon Rumble Blast. Cause I really want to play that game too. But I was listening to him. I had the audios separated.
Fair enough.
I like Digimon. The game looks really fun. I think that'd be a fun game to play with a bunch of people. It looks like
Oh.
Smash.
I mean, if there's a way to play online.
Oh, I
then
think that's
you
Digimon
probably-
Rumble too. Then.
Which one was
No.
it? Wait,
I
dead.
gotta see.
I'll get you the links, but you won't be able to get the hard stuff. What's the hard stuff? Alcohol? That's so stupid. I'm
he
sorry.
means- I'm guessing he probably means the fucking emulators.
Maybe? Because I
No,
know he's playing on
Yeah,
an
that is
emulator.
Digimon Rumble too.
Ah. What system did that originally come out on? I actually don't know.
Like PlayStation?
Depends. Like, I think there's some that are also on the GameCube, so it's like.
Yeah, I know there was one for
Uh,
GameCube.
Like
PlayStation,
Mega
sure.
Dramon or Chaos Gallantmon. Do you mean like Ultras? Is that what you're referring to? The
I'm
hard stuff.
confused.
Like Mega Dramon or... It's actually Digimon Rumble Arena Project Digimon.
Ah, so it's
Ah.
it's a mod.
It's a mod. It's a mod. That's why there's more Digimon than I would have thought. Because I know Lopmon is in it and that whole line, and Lopmon looks really cute. I don't remember, were you able to get your wife in the game, Serge?
Mainku?
Yeah. Like hard to unlock. Okay, I got you. Not a mod. Not a mod.
I mean,
Oh, fan-made game.
ah.
Ow. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, I'm trying to play again, but I'm already struggling. Fan-made game. Was it like, oh, how do I do this? Oh, you just push it.
Oh no.
Well, Serge, lucky for you, you get to see me suffer at this game, because for whatever reason, I'm bad at it. I swear, the second I say I'm good at something, I am so bad at it. Because I was saying the other day, I'm so good at Sonic games, and I'm so good at, like, Sonic Adventure. And then I started playing this game, and I got humbled. Ow. That hurt.
Well, you see, the mistake was you said that you were good in the game.
Yeah. God damn it, gotta do it again! Why can't I just... Huh? Please, just let me through, sir. Let me through. Please. Just let me go through. Oh my god! How do I get up there? It's like a remake of the OG, but they added a bunch of shit, and May instead of... And there's a stage with all the great angels who cameo as statues. That's pretty cool. Isn't. Okay. What exactly is the plot of Unleashed?
Sonic got turned into a werehog.
That is
Yeah,
all I
Sonic became
know.
a furry.
I mean,
I mean, he
pretty
became more of a furry.
much.
Ow.
What do you call it? Also, he needs to help make sure that Gaia is not angry.
And
Because
Gaia is,
Eggman
like-
fucked up.
So, how do I explain Sonic Unleashed? Sonic got tricked by Eggman, and Eggman stole his supersonic powers to fuel some new death machine for whatever reason.
As you
Despite,
do.
You know, Eggman's ultimate goal in life is to create a fucking theme park, because that's what he always ends up doing.
It's very funny, actually. Okay, I can
And,
explain Unleashed.
That woke up the planet Earth itself. Do not ask. Genuinely, do not ask. And the planet Earth got angry, and Sonic is hanging out with the good side of planet Earth, while the bad side of planet Earth is being manipulated by Eggman, who wants to use it to destroy the planet for some reason.
The good side of Earth is that annoying little chipmunk dude, isn't it?
It's
Yes.
Chip.
And his name is Chip.
I
He
was...
likes ice cream.
Jesus Christ.
The weird thing about that one is that, Sonic Unleashed though,
What?
it's probably the most successful Eggman's been in a long time when it comes to a Demon's game.
Honestly,
really
yeah.
was.
From what you guys are saying.
Like, I think the 3 times you could say that he was successful in the games was Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Forces, and then Sonic CD. Like, they're the only ones where there's like Eggman won in a kind of way. Everything else is like, you know,
Ow.
neutral at best.
To be fair, Sonic Unleashed was you start at Eggman 1.
Isn't that Forces that, like, also starts at Eggman? I get Forces is
Yeah,
bad,
That is
but...
true.
Because, like, the world thinks Sonic
I
is
mean-
dead.
You say he literally won, but then he lost again, so...
Of course, he
Yeah,
can't
it-
win.
that is always how it goes. He wins and then he loses, or he stays winning, but then that would be you lost.
There is one situation where he does win at the end of the game, which is CD.
I would say
To be
Eggman
fair-
won.
If you,
To be
if you
fair-
do not do all the bonus stage and get all the time stones,
Oh, right.
no matter what, at the end of CD, he will win.
That's true. He
Yeah,
does.
there.
You, o-
You want to
you
know
only
which
get the
one
clear
Eggman
thing by
really
getting
won
all
in?
the time stones.
Where?
Yeah.
Eggman truly won in Sonic Frontiers. He won a daughter.
I need to play
yeah.
Frontiers!
Okay, fair enough.
Eggman has a child?
I
Sorta,
mean, technically
yeah.
it's 2 childs if you go by Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yep,
I
Yeah.
fucking love it. That's my
Yeah.
favorite screenshot of all time. The
it
fucking
is.
Eggman sitting there with the fucking party hat and then fucking Metal Sonic in stage with the fucking #1 dad shirt. It's fucking great. I love it so much.
Yep.
Oh my god, how do I
It's
get up
so
there?
Cute.
Metal Sonic is her older brother. Aw. So he makes his own child, I get you. I
So
thought
he
you meant,
made-
like, biological, and I was very confused.
I mean,
He does have a biological daughter in the comics.
which
What?
comics?
The early ones. I think there's a female Eggman like daughter thing.
Oh,
She's not
Archie.
around long. Yeah, Archie. I don't think she's around much.
Okay. I'm trying to be patient
I-
doing these platforms.
I do also like Frontiers because it makes a lot of references to the comics. So because of Sonic Frontiers, Tangle the lemur has been canonized.
And which probably also means Whisper will be canonized. in
Wait.
sense, too.
Tangle is in Frontier?
No, she's
She gets referenced.
mentioned,
That's so cool.
which at least
That-
makes her canon in that sense.
Ow.
Basically,
Also,
The
Sonic
guy who-
mentions. Sonic also mentions Jet the Hawk.
Oh, that is funny.
basically the guys who made it are like, we're gonna reference everything we like about Sonic, because as you're just running around the game, him and everyone else will just make references to all the previous games.
That is honestly really cool.
My favorite part is Tails will call out his own bad writing. It's
Yep.
great.
I might be tempted to
Tails
do
does
Forces.
collide.
Yeah, Jet shows up a lot in He's an important character in IDW?
The last thing I remember from the IDW one that was important about Jet was that he was kind of essential to solving the
The metal
metal
virus.
zombie virus.
What?
He was he helped with that a lot.
What?
Him and-
Basically,
Pushing it as important.
basically the Sonic team gets fucked and a lot of people become zombies. So they have to start getting outside help, and one of the outside helps they get is Jet and his crew. And they're like the only ones who actually succeed at their job. Everyone else fucks up pretty badly.
Oh my goodness. He did help with the metal virus. Oh, hello, Vector.
I do want to point out that the whole plan of like splitting up into teams to get the like MacGuffin things from the Lethal 7,
The Deadly Six or something like
the
that.
Deadly Six. One of their plans on like, okay, this is one of the teams, is just a robot by himself, and they're like, okay, go to these guys who have the ability to control robots and get the jewel from her. Go by
but
yourself.
But that was what's his name? It's not Emerald, cause it's what is the other version's name? Cause
Punching
it's
back.
It's like
Gemini.
Gemini or something like that.
I need to read the comics.
They're really
But
good.
still,
I haven't caught up yet.
their great plan of like, you know, oh, they're these guys who have the ability to control machinery. All right, we're gonna split up into teams. Robot, you go by yourself.
Gemerald is insanely strong. What y'all on about?
We're not.
He is.
I'm not on anything, honestly.
Honestly, I have been meaning to read the IDW. I remember when the IDW comics came out, I was like, I'm gonna read them, and then I didn't.
I'm not saying he didn't win. He still won. And honestly also gotta give it up because Cream fucking snuck along with him to fucking snap him out of it.
Cream is in the
But-
comics?
Yes.
Yes.
My daughter?
But you gotta admit, like, my issue isn't that they sent him. My issue is that they sent, hey, let's make a team of one robot and send him off to deal with the people who control robots. And no one, like, saw an issue with that.
That's funny. That is kind of funny. Golly. I just honestly I feel like I know a lot of Sonic, but I don't know a lot. They didn't have the strong peeps left.
I mean, they actually had a fairly decent amount of strong people left.
Oh, Uni,
wouldn't-
no. What did I do?
Wow.
What did I do?
So they lost Shadow because they decided to make Shadow Vegeta for a few seconds, which was very weird.
What?
Yeah, it was really dumb, honestly.
Planet
They-
Wisp fucking. Oh, it's this level.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
It honestly felt like that they were trying to write Shadow out of the story because they know that if he was around, he would solve too many issues. So they made him really stupid for a while, and that's how he got infected.
I can believe that.
Vector gets, you know, the best call out of all time when he becomes a robot, and I fucking love it. So he shows up with Charmy, who's already been infected, and he's keeping him in like a Pokeball, essentially.
What?
Charmy breaks out and infects Vector. So Vector does the fucking hold the line, shuts the door, and holds it closed while all the zombies are biting the crap out of him, so everyone can escape. And as they like, Amy's like, we shouldn't leave Vector. Someone pointed out like, Vector is extremely strong. Once he becomes a zombie, there is no stopping him.
That does sound scary. Also, he says, I've told Uni how much I think that's the worst part of the metal virus and feels like Shadow is miswritten very badly.
Well, they
He was.
did.
Yeah,
They
Like,
Vegeta
there's no
him.
defending.
Vegeta
There's
him.
no
not.
defending it. There's literally no defending it. They wrote him
That
badly.
is so
and
sad.
at the end of it, they even call it out in universe where Shadow's like, I don't know why I fucking acted like that. That's not like me.
What do you mean they call it out in universe?
They kind of
Like when they wrap it up and everyone's having their like montage of like where they are now after the virus.
Right?
Shadow's brooding. Rouge goes to check on him. And it's like, what's wrong? And he's like, I don't know why I acted like that. That's not like me. It's just if I just listened to someone and helped out, I wouldn't have been infected.
That is so funny. Did they switch writers or something?
No,
I don't
I
know.
think I believe that he was specifically told to not have Shadow help out in some form of way, so he kind of had to.
I feel like they could have just put
something.
Shadow somewhere else while everything was happening, but I don't know enough about
I
this
feel-
arc.
Honestly, I feel like they could have just like written him into like being infected without him being stupid about it.
Yeah, they probably could have. They
Like-
wanted to have Shadow infected because they wanted to make him a threat,
Right?
but they also kind of just made him slightly dumb.
They made him an idiot.
How he gets infected is he shows up in a truck and runs over a bunch of zombies, jumps out and starts fist fighting them.
Mhm.
So, they're all biting the shit out of him and infecting him with the virus. And everyone is telling him, hey, if you run really fast like Sonic, you can outrun the virus and burn it off you before it infects you. And everyone is screaming this at him, and he just ignores them and keeps fist fighting the zombies until he becomes infected.
What? That's so
Yeah.
stupid.
Like, it's not even like he's not listening to Sonic. Amy, Rouge, I think even Omega are yelling at him like, Shadow, run. And he's like, I refuse to run, as he's just punching zombies.
That
And
is.
they
Yeah.
I
he,
don't
he
run.
punches the
Yeah.
zombie in
Yeah,
he punches the zombie in the face, and the zombie turns around and bites him in the hand and infects him more. And
That
it just keeps
is
happening.
so dumb. Why did they have to do this to my boy?
Like, I feel like they should have given him something similar to Vector, where, he gets infected, and if they want him to stay a threat, have a reason why he has to stand still and let the zombie virus take over, like he's protecting someone.
Yeah, like, oh god, that is honestly irritating. Like, Shadow he's like naive sometimes, but he's not an idiot. Hey, Ian Flynn redeemed himself. Is that the right? Yeah, that's the writer, right?
Yes, it's.
Shadow Generations is the best Shadow story. I need to get there. That's like 90% of why
Yeah.
I'm slogging through this.
Look, we're not saying that he didn't make Shadow better later on. We're just saying in this instance, he was very badly written.
He fucked
Oh
up.
yeah.
Two things can be correct.
I
Yes.
feel like I think
To be fair, it might not even be his fault.
Yeah.
they could have like forced it on him or something.
I definitely feel like Sega was like, someone at Sega in the suits was like, oh, we want Shadow to be edgy and cool, write him like a Vegeta.
No. I don't like that. Yeah, I'm just saying he redeemed
Well-
himself, Uwu. Yeah, that's fair.
Also, to be
mean-
fair, I will also say, I think it might have been Ian, but or one of the other writers, they asked them lately in a thing like, what's your vision for like, where did Silver come from in the comics? And I'm pretty sure one of them was like, I'm a big fan of the Dragon Ball stuff, so I like the idea of him following the Trunks line, so he's Amy and Shadow's kid.
What? No.
What?
No.
I'm pretty sure, I can't remember which writer said that, but I do.
I
remember
don't
hearing
like
the other-
that.
That's a choice.
Why Shadow and Amy? That's
But-
weird.
I like the ship, but that's weird to make it silver.
Like, I don't care too much about the ship of like who Amy ends up with. I feel like it probably makes more sense at this point that it is Shadow over Sonic because they really moved away from that.
How do I do this?
But it's weird. But it's weird to be
Actually,
like
they
their
have.
kid is Silver.
You know what? Now that I think about it, they really have been kind of pairing Shadow and Amy together a lot.
I like the ship a lot. Like, there's this one artist I follow who basically draws, like, the adult characters, but with Amy and Shadow having a kid named Maria, and I think it's really sweet.
Here's the thing, I feel like any ship can work if you have a good enough artist who has a fucking like idea of how the characters work.
Yeah.
Also, my thing is like, aren't they like, isn't Silver like 100 years from the?
Yeah, I was gonna
future?
say he's like pretty far ahead.
He could
Ow!
technically be not their kid, but like,
A descendant.
Descendant.
yeah, like some form of descendant.
I think I can find who actually said it. I know it's one of the Sonic writers.
Eh. Okay, I got a thing. Oh god. I don't know what I'm doing. To be fair, I never know what I'm doing. Ow! I don't like this level. I don't like having to use the wisps. I also don't like the dude yelling every time I use a wisp. I don't know why, this gives me Kirby vibes.
Fair enough.
Ah, how do I get over there? Okay, that's how I get over there. Yoink! Okay, I was so worried I was gonna miss that and have to redo that shit. The volume of your- wait, hold up. Volume of your friends is kind of low, and just remember Silver is from the future. 06 didn't happen, so we don't know how far in the timeline Silver is. That's fair. And let me go ahead and bump y'all's voices then.
No, wait. No, that's not correct. We do know how far Silver is from the future because of the metal virus. So, Eggman specifically says when like the metal virus deteriorates and like everything breaks down, and when Silver went back to the future, everything was basically deteriorated. So he's at least that far from the future. And I'm pretty sure he said 100 years.
I have no idea what I'm doing again.
That's fine.
Okay. I don't know if this makes sense, but these levels feel like nonsensical to me. If that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, it does feel nonsensical, especially if you haven't played the original games, or you know,
Ow.
it's you're being a new mechanic every stage essentially.
Because, like, it's not even like, that. It's, the plants were still around. Wait, what?
Well, yes, like nature returned back to growing when like everything deteriorated, but like
It's not that the plants were growing back, it's that the plants specifically were not affected by the Meryl virus.
it only affected like certain forms of life, I believe.
I don't like these things.
It's been a
David Marionette, I think that's how you say his name.
oh, he was the one who
He was apparently the one who
Silver
Synthetic.
even points out. Why is this so
he
slow?
was apparently.
God.
Okay, so he apparently quoted at one of the
Ow.
conventions when asked about Silver. He apparently said that he likes the allusion to future Trunk from Dragon Ball, and so he would imagine that as he came from a Shadow and Amy ship.
Oh.
That is interesting.
Well, I mean,
Spin
he's
dash,
not
I
the
told you
head writer.
earlier. I
He's not
am
the ma- he's
spin
not the ma-
dashing. I'm just doing it
So
badly.
he did. Looking at his wiki page, he did. He worked from chapters 1 to 50 of the comics. So he did the original stuff, and then I think Ian took over by the looks of it.
Fair enough.
With spikes, yeah. I'm moving with spikes.
I wonder if that included some of the the metal virus.
Oh wait, no, I see a Chow, I see a Chow, I see a baby. There's a
Because
baby.
then that might explain why Shadow had a fucking Vegeta moment. Because as a writer, you kind of don't want to, like, you want to continue on what you had before without messing it up too much. Otherwise, it's like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yep.
Like, unfortunately, Guild Wars is a testament to when you have too many writers and they don't always follow each other, you get some pretty inconsistent stuff.
You get some stupid shit.
Like one of the dragons that we were fighting.
What's wrong with the dragon?
Okay, so there's one of the dragons, his name is Primordius. He's meant to be really fucking huge. Like, in one of the points of the story, he's so fucking huge that you can see him on the map. Like, he's a big part of the map.
Right.
In the fight where you end up taking him down, he has shrunk. Incredibly.
Right.
It's and also he looks totally different.
Ow.
It's not great.
Okay, so the last thing he worked on was for the urban warfare where they went to Eggman City to fight Eggman. So he worked on the original stuff with Metal Sonic, and then he worked on the Metal Virus, and then after that he did the one after that where apparently the Sheep Girl gets introduced.
Fair enough. Then that is why we had the fucking Shadow Vegeta moment. Because he's the one who's like, Shadow's like Vegeta.
I
Ow.
just think that means in his mind that means that he sees Amy as Bulma.
Yeah.
Amy's not smart. I love Amy, but she's not smart enough to be Bulma.
I think it depends on the
Honestly,
version of Amy.
Like, I still think she's moved away from being this, but I feel like she still fits into the Chi-Chi role if you're gonna really compare it to Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Okay, I finally understood what you meant, Serge. And I'm still not doing good at it.
Okay. I don't really want to fight for the same region right now, so Chaos Crystal Cavern.
Sure, Chi-Chi roll for Amy.
I mean, I kind of wouldn't want to, but yeah.
Yeah.
I
Ow.
wouldn't want the DP roll for anyone.
Chi-Chi sucks.
So yeah, I don't care which character it is, even if it's a character I don't really like. If they have a story arc and then their story arc ends with they marry Sonic and then live in his house and never leave him and just have a bunch of kids with him. That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah.
There we go.
Amy and Sonic gets married and they move to the countryside and she stays in the house and has 2 kids.
And she never does
And
anything cool again.
She never does anything cool again and spends the rest of the time just yelling at the kids when they become the main character.
Oh yeah, no. We're just talking. It's like we wouldn't want her to be literally Chi-Chi.
So lost as to what I'm supposed to do here.
Win.
Yes.
Okay, Uni. You use the gears to turn the quarter gears into position.
Right.
You just gotta spin in the right direction.
I mean, they look like they're in the right direction.
They are not.
If you're not succeeding, then they're probably not.
So which way are they supposed to? Ow. And I'm dead!
You see, okay. You see how the quarter gears are aligned with the wire?
Mm-hmm.
They're not supposed to be aligned with the wire.
Okay.
Oh, it's over.
Oh my god. Okay, 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 okay. I am
my!
with relative intelligence.
Fair enough. I am upset.
There we go.
No.
Hey, Ren, you want to come and see why I'm upset?
Or not.
Sure.
So, this is where you go and dive into a water below, right? It's to start a jumping puzzle.
Oh. Yeah,
Basically, it's a small hole, right?
Uh-huh.
I jump down. I hit the one part of the rock that's sticking out. It kills me.
Okay. We are out of that.
Yes, I'm aware, but I'm used to nowadays having things to slow down my descent and whatnot. I can't do that
Thank
too
you.
much here.
I did do a good job. It only took me 5 hours, but
Oh, what was worse is that I was so close to the water. I'm actually even more pissed about that.
okay, okay. Please tell me
To be
this
fair,
level is
it
almost done.
It took you 5 hours because you spent 4 of those hours just talking.
You're not
Wait,
wrong.
you've been streaming for 5 hours?
I've been streaming for 3.
Oh. Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Honestly, though, I think I'm gonna call it there.
Fair enough.
I want to keep talking, though. I want to keep rambling and playing
Well,
the
I
game.
mean,
I mean,
like, we have no problem talking still.
I was complaining
Yeah,
about
you-
my 6-minute times, and you are almost doubling my time. I warned you, didn't I, Surge, that I play really bad?
I mean, Uni, if you don't want to stop streaming, this is your stream. You get to do what you want.
You're
I
right.
mean, if you want to stop streaming, like, it basically, you don't have to stop streaming because.
That's right, it is my
Uh,
stream. I'm an
yeah.
adult. I can
Yes,
make
you-
choices.
Yes, you can.
okay, let's not go too crazy about you being an adult.
I am an adult. I am a big girl. I have a social security. Wait, no, everybody has a social security number.
I mean, I would say Blue doesn't.
Do
At
they
least
not?
not in the.
Do they not have that in
Not in-
Australia?
I was
I
gonna
think I've
say.
got something. I got something that's equivalent to that, but I don't think it's called a social security number.
It's like something that declares that you are a person.
I mean, I feel like the number is not what declares you a person.
No, it declares you a person legally.
I mean, I still.
It honestly sounds like
A
you should
social
hit that.
security, a social security number legally declares you a cattle of the government.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. Honestly, I
Hello.
think I will do. Hi, Alt.
Uh,
I think I will do the last half of this stage, the other Sonic half, and then I will go to bed.
fair enough.
Because I like talking, but this is also the first time I've talked this much since getting sick, so I probably shouldn't overdo it.
Fair enough.
Because I got this
I
old
mean-
lady body. I mean,
Yeah.
Bruce isn't screaming anymore, so that's been an improvement over the stream. Oh, you missed it, Serge. Bruce was screaming for like an hour, and I couldn't figure out why. And it's
He really
because,
was.
yeah, and it's because he got one of his toys behind the aloe vera plant, and he was upset he couldn't reach it. But you could hear him through the mic just, ow, ow, ow. Like I was torturing him. I mean, I guess to
Well,
him
you
it was
were.
torture.
You weren't. I was gonna say you were. You weren't listening to him.
I wasn't
so you
listening
were
to him.
torturing him.
I was torturing him. Aw, baby boy. He is a baby boy. He was snuggling with my shadow plush a couple nights ago.
Oh, he was close enough to snuggle with it.
He got onto my bed when I wasn't looking, which is weird because he never gets on the bed, like never. And he was like under all of my blankets, and like he has the shadow plush like clutched to him. Yeah, I showed it to Serge. I'll show it to you guys in a bit. But he looks so precious. He's like holding his shadow, and I'm like, wow, this is much better than the last time he was with Shadow.
Nah, he chose to eat him.
No,
last
he
time.
chose to murder Shadow. I guess this is an enemies to friends story.
So, like Shadow.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Bruce is Sonic. Oh god, is this one gonna make me use Wisps too?
Probably.
Most likely, it's the Planic Wisp stage.
Immediately dies.
It should be easier for Modern Sonic because you know they were designed with Modern Sonic in mind.
Yes, Rocket. Okay.
Oh, I see how you immediately died. You fell straight into the hole that said "Don't go this way."
I went into the abyss. I think Act 2 is the worst one. I think you are right. The classic Sonic is very painful to do. So this is Sonic Colors, right?
Yeah, basically.
I remember not wanting to buy Sonic Colors as a kid because it didn't have that many characters from Sonic.
I mean, it's when they allowed Tails to actually come back.
That is true.
My boy.
Like, I love Tails. I have a figure of him. Like, a nice figure of him. But Colors should have picked the stage. This one wasn't the greatest. I also
cursed you
never
with Tails
played.
knowledge yet?
What's Curse Knowledge?
What?
Have I cursed you with the Tails knowledge that I recently learned yet, Rudy?
No, I don't think so.
I'm trying to remember what curse knowledge you're talking about.
So the percentage and Rouge of that.
Oh yes, that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
There's hilariously cursed knowledge.
Oh
Yep.
god. Wait, there's
It's
a chow.
funnier because someone else brought it up, and you're like, ah, I understand that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pause just to read what you said. In the DS
Oh, no.
version, everyone shows up. Hi, Alt. They were going through that phase where they were listening to the too many characters crowd. That's lame. That's lame. They should no. There's like Sonic is like endearing because of all the characters, and that's like one of the reasons.
I think what was more of an issue is they kept on making new characters rather than using their old ones.
Yes, I agree with that.
But they took it the wrong way, as in,
Ow.
oh, you just want Sonic, and it's like,
No,
no.
I never said that.
We want to see the characters you have made, not the yeah.
Not give us a new
Especially-
character every 5 minutes.
Yeah, especially since a lot of the new ones that they made during those eras have not returned. Oh, you just died.
I just died a lot, actually.
Look, I'm on a delay.
I know. Ah.
Ah,
Okay. I am not gonna try rushing it. I am gonna be patient. I still died.
I mean, the issue with like them introducing a new character in 5 seconds.
Right?
I think it's most like relevant when you look at like the Chaotix, where it's like they brought the Chaotix back, but it's only Victor, Charmy, and Espio, and the
yeah,
others didn't come back.
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
like, I
Where's
think they
Bean?
also realized,
Where's Mighty? Where's...
like they all realized, yeah, maybe we made too many characters.
What am I?
Bean, Mighty, there's...
Heavy
What
and
is the
Bob.
Yeah, Heavy... Who's the polar bear from Sonic Fighter?
God, who is the fault there? That goes to show how there's too many characters, even the Sonic fans don't remember all the fucking names.
They brought. I just found. Wait, what? Do. Chip was great. They brought. I just found something funny about them yesterday. I think his name is.
Oh, Bark! Yes, it's Bark. It is indeed Bark.
Okay. Rocket.
Good job.
Rocket.
Oh,
Actually,
there's Fang as well, but they recently brought back Fang.
Actually, somewhat
Mhm.
recently.
What?
Probably Mighty was in Sonic X.
What?
What?
When in the third season, when they go to space to fight Space Hitler,
Yeah. I mean, that's one way to call it.
when the Chaotix show up, to deliver their message and then they get lost, they show up in a space bar, essentially, because they're like, we're fucking lost, we need to buy a map, essentially.
Right.
When they go into the bar, in the background having a drink at the bar, like in the corner, is Mighty.
What?
Huh.
He's there for like 4 or 5 seconds, and then they leave.
What was
And
Mighty
never gets brought
again?
up.
Mighty is armadillo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say armadillo, but I wasn't sure. So they.
Like, he makes a cameo in Sonic X and things. I'm just like, oh, okay.
Sonic X was great.
I mean, questionable, but sure.
It was totally best peak Sonic. It's my favorite piece of Sonic media. I'm not even gonna lie.
I mean, I'm sure you would have enjoyed the spin-off they were going to make then.
What was it?
Oh, did you not know the spin-off they were planning to make following Sonic X?
No, I did not.
Everyone's favorite. They was going to follow everyone's favorite character, Chris.
Chris.
What?
They were going to
No.
make a spin-off. They were going to make a spin-off about Chris, and only Chris and his friends. Sonic was not going to be in it.
Why?
It was going to be a spin-off of what Chris got up to after Sonic left, and just like follow his teen life essentially at school.
That sounds boring. That genuinely sounds so boring. Chris was already the worst part of Sonic X, but
But he was going to have his wacky grandfather to make funny adventures for him every day.
I mean, the grandfather was actually kind of funny.
I still think it's very funny that it's quite obvious that he was like, "You're my favorite grandson, Tails."
Saying that right next to Chris.
I mean, but it's Tails.
It is Tails. He is the best boy, but
Poor Chris. His life is a little fucked.
his life is fucked. But
He's rich.
he's rich and he's also kind of a fucking annoying dickhead, so who gives a shit.
Look, I didn't watch all of Sonic X, and all I remember of Chris is that he had sore hair.
Look, he's extremely rich. He's kind of a brat, and then he gets married to President's daughter. So fuck him. He
I
gets good enough
completely
life.
forgot that he gets married to her.
Look, the issue with Chris is that he suffers from woe is me, I'm a teenager syndrome. But like, his dad is famous, his grandpa is famous, his mom is famous, he has all the fucking money in the world. It's just so stupid. That
They're like, hey, look at this kid, he has a hard life just like you teenagers at home. But they also made him like the child of multi-millionaires. It's like, but he never gets to see his parents because they're always so busy. It's like,
Yeah, that doesn't check out.
this boy has a private jet and he can push a button and it shows up and then fly him around the world. I think
Exactly, he's fine. Also, so the Heroes team viewed Charmy, Vector, and Espio as whole new characters instead of bringing them back since they weren't their characters.
I mean, so here's the thing. I understand why they did that, because not too many people play Chaotix.
Right.
I didn't even know Chaotix existed, and I fucking played the I played
Oh yeah,
the
I never played
Sonic,
Chaotix. I thought they were from Heroes originally.
fair
Yeah,
enough.
I think a lot of people thought they were from
Heroes.
original. So, them acting like they were new characters was just to keep with the fan base who were actually playing the games at the time.
Right.
So, you know how Sonic has the Sonic Mega Collection, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I played that before I played Heroes. And they were not in the Mega Collection. Chaotix is not part of the Mega Collection.
I think it's because I think technically Knuckles and the Chaotix.
Yeah,
It was
were-
nothing in the
was-
Chaotix.
It's technically a Knuckles game, and therefore they don't count it towards the overarching side product, even as it's
Yeah.
like a spin-off.
Even though it technically is part of the Sonic lore, so fuck you all the same.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I think the only game that doesn't have Sonic in the title that they count as part of its overarching thing is Shadow.
Yeah. Because
All
like
the
they
others
don't
they count as spin-offs.
No,
consider the
no,
Tails
no.
game, do they?
There's a Tails game.
There's a Tails
Yes.
game.
isn't
You mean
there
the
two?
Tetris one?
There's
No.
I think there might be
It's
two.
not-
But it's basically Tails before he met Sonic.
Yeah.
I didn't know about
Ah,
that.
same. The only Tails one I knew about was when they just made Tails, but it was Tetris.
No, it was like a weird Game Boy Advance. No, it was the Sega Genesis.
I think it was. It was
Yeah,
old.
Sega Genesis.
Look,
Yeah, it was
let me
super
put
old.
it to you this way: when you said a Sonic game that doesn't have Sonic,
Yeah,
in the
Tails
name,
Joyride.
that they are still putting everywhere was Eggman Mean Bean Machine. It
I-
didn't have Sonic in the
don't
name.
think. I don't think that has much to do with the overarching story, though.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
I mean, I honestly think the Mean Bean Machine doesn't even have Sonic really in the game. I'm trying to remember. He really doesn't show up in the game.
I don't think he does either. Isn't that like just like a Tetris ripoff?
No, it's a
No,
Puyo
it's Puyo
Puyo.
Puyo.
Okay.
Yeah, they basically, since they didn't think that the original Puyo Puyo would work well in the US, they turned it into Sonic.
It's
Yeah,
the
that's fair.
same product, but they
But
didn't
they,
put Sonic
but they
name
didn't.
on it.
Yeah, they didn't even use Sonic. They used Eggman.
That is
Of
kind
all
of
things,
funny.
which honestly I fucking love the Mean Bean Machine. So I can't even say like how dare they use Eggman. No,
I love Puyo Puyo. Ah! What's going on with the thing?
Yep.
Wait, what?
Okay, I'm not insane. There is a fucking on the
I'm dead.
Genesis is a Tails Tetris game.
ah,
So it's literally just
Rip.
Tetris, but it's themed after Tails. I'm not insane. It does exist.
What? What? What have you moved?
What?
Puyo Puyo. I honestly don't think I've ever played Ow. Puyo Puyo.
Puyo Puyo is. It's a lot of. Well, I mean, it's okay, but it's a fun kind of Tetris-like game. But
Ow.
honestly, the best part of the game, sadly, is the post-game where you play as a different character because he's hilarious.
What is he?
So basically, the plot is I think she's from Earth. I can't remember. But basically, she goes to a fantasy Puyo Puyo world, and there's a knight that she knows there. And everything he says, it's not meant to be like he's right, he's not saying it, but it's always an innuendo of some sort, or can be taken really out of like question.
Oh my goodness.
To be fair, that was from Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Anyway, the post game, you get to play as him, and it's just him trying to like track down this guy who has a magic hand.
Why
And
are
it's
you
him just
saying-
running. And anyway, he runs into all the characters and makes a fool of himself, and it's hilarious.
Why are you saying uni, please?
Because you're failing so hard.
I'm not feeling that bad. Wait.
I think we need to show her the animation because it's great.
I think so.
Okay. So, we got this thing. Don't be mean!
He told me not to tell you where he's hiding. Why? Are you bothering him? Of course not. I just want to examine him all over. Ah, okay. Wait, what?
Wait,
Come here, little fishy.
dude, the
I
rocket stopped
won't
spawning.
hurt you.
I fucked up so bad the rocket stopped spawning.
He
Okay.
asked me to stop you. I've never seen him so frightened before. You're a bad man.
I can do this.
And that was the star.
I swear to dear Arceus, I know what I'm doing.
No, you don't. Stop lying to me.
See? I know what I'm doing.
I swear she got lucky.
Yep. Pure luck.
No, I know what I'm doing. I know. This was all just for the content.
Uh huh.
It was
Sure.
just for the content.
For the content.
Yeah, I am secretly a master at this game. Okay, I am like a record holder. Wait, where do I go?
Right there. Right there.
See, I know what I'm doing. I
No,
know
you don't.
exactly. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm
The
doing.
game actively tells you where to use the power up, and you walk past it 20 times.
It's it's for the lulz.
Yeah, I'm not gonna post the full thing because I
Oh,
forgot how good the actual
golly.
like, start of it is.
Fair enough.
Okay, we saved Charmy! Yay!
Charmy saved!
Oh no, the 4-year-old!
We've saved Charmy. Look.
Dude, there's the emerald.
The 30-year-old 4-year-old.
I demand you stop screaming creeper at once. I prefer you scream my name when we're together.
Is that not the emerald? Is that like the Phantom Ruby or some shit? Wait, didn't the Phantom Ruby come from this game?
No, the Phantom
No,
Ruby came
the
from
Phantom-
Mania.
Okay.
Yeah.
They ignore saving Charmy.
No, there it is.
Because somebody took me, but now I'm free. I'm a free bee.
Don't worry, they'll get to him eventually.
I don't like his voice.
All right, just simmer down, buddy.
I agree, Sonic. Tell him to shut up.
Oh, hey.
Shut the up, child.
Rip Charmy.
Yeah, what happened to his voice?
I don't
Aw.
like it.
Oh,
Anyways,
remake happened.
honestly, yeah.
You know what I actually hate? It sounds like the Cream's old voice actor.
It do. Anyways, thank you for joining my stream.
Yeah?
90% of it was talking.
It's okay.
With
You-
no gameplay, the other 10% of it was we reminded her that she's supposed to be playing a video game, and then she continued to talk about Mario Cats.
And I continue to fail at the video game.
You can't fail at the video game while the video game is paused.
Exactly.
Oh, don't worry. We fully expect you to beat this game in like maybe
Next year.
like 4, maybe 4 more streams.
I'm doing I don't know what it is. I genuinely I think I didn't really realize it until I was talking to you guys about like my depth perception. But I'm realizing I really can't distinguish the character from the background most of the time.
That's not great.
So
Yeah, it's very bad.
I think it's mostly just happens when it's in the side view, which is
Gotcha.
so weird.
It's a classic Sonic problem.
It's a classic Sonic, because classic Sonic's a bitch, and I don't know why they decided to do this gimmick.
Because it's not a bad gimmick, and a lot of people still enjoy classic Sonic.
Here's the thing, I think they could have used the gimmick if they just didn't use literal classic Sonic.
Okay, here, Uni, you gotta remember that this came out when people were sick and tired of Sonic games failing, and they were talking about classic Sonic was when it was peak and good.
That is fair. That is very fair.
They brought out classic Sonic, and a big majority of people were like, "Wow, these levels fucking suck."
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. But yeah.
They took for granted the they took for granted the new features that modern Sonic brought.
Honestly, I think the biggest feature I don't like of modern Sonic is Boost.
To be fair, that's modern Sonic, because I'm assuming that when people say classic Sonic, they're still thinking modern Sonic, but they're thinking like the Game Boy Advance modern Sonic.
Like, for me, classic Sonic is anything before Sonic Adventure.
Well, yeah, I think a lot of
Agreed.
people were actually talking about classic Sonic. Like, classic Sonic.
Old boy. How old is
Yeah,
the Sonic?
we're-
Sonic franchise is over 30, isn't it?
It's
Okay.
33. 34. 33,
34 now.
34.
Bones!
Yeah,
33,
34.
now.
Yeah, and I know that because that's my age.
Wait,
I
really?
know because he's
Yes.
I know because he was 4 years older than me.
Classic Sonic is everything before adventure, yeah. Huh. I am 8 years younger. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say Pokemon's 30th is next year.
I will
Cool.
determine how I feel about that later.
I
Because I'm
am
still kind of mad at them.
I'm honestly really excited because I want them to do something stupid. I
They
want
are doing
them
something stupid.
They are
Yeah.
They're running
doing
the game
something
in-
stupid.
You know, like
They're
a
running the gaming
lawsuit.
industry.
Yeah, they are.
They're doing something very stupid. They're running the gaming industry
Yeah,
for everyone.
the fact that
Not-
that lawsuit is so
Like, not-
ridiculous.
Like not just for themselves. They are. I mean, not just for like Power World and a bunch of indies. They are going to run it for themselves because people are going to take action against them as well if this goes through. They are
Yeah.
not looking at the big. They themselves are not looking at the bigger picture that they have created.
They might make
Oh.
themselves a target. Yeah.
Well, look at all the mechanics that they've borrowed from other people over the years. I'm
Yeah,
sure
that's
most people would
true.
love to get a piece of the Nintendo Infinite budget.
That's true. The other thing, though, is that Serge was telling me that we have rumors of a flying type evolution coming out this year.
I mean, they. No. I imagine that
That rumor has existed since I was 10.
Okay. Fun
If-
fact. In the Pokemon leaks that, like, the major leak we
Yeah.
got, there was a flying type Eevee that was scrapped.
I feel like if they're doing that, they're trying to get us away from like what's happening.
I mean, that could be it, too, because Legends ZA is coming out this year.
Is it?
Yep. Flying or Dragon this
Oh.
year has also been dubbed the year of the Eevee. That's right. Pokemon Company is calling this year the year of the Eevee. So I mean,
I will continue to monitor how I feel about Nintendo and Pokemon games.
that's fair.
Yeah.
But at the moment, they are doing some very terrible things, and I am not going to give them any support until it goes away.
That is
They
fair.
took away my ambush tactics in Pal World.
Yeah,
It's
they
for
do
sure to
want-
point stuff away.
If people still want to support Pokemon, that is them, and I'm not going to judge them for it or tell them not to.
Yeah.
You want to be excited by it? You want to be excited by the Pikachu because you're a big Pikachu fan or whatever? Go for it.
I think that's what hurts me. It's like I want to be excited for
Yeah.
it,
It's like a betrayal.
but. Mm-hmm.
I am optimistic, cautiously optimistic. That's the word I was looking for Pokemon.
So my whole thing on Pokemon ZA is like when you said it's coming out this year, my only reason why is like, is it actually because we still haven't seen anything?
Exactly. There's rumors we're supposed to get a direct soon, but like they've been saying that for a while.
Oh yeah, I don't trust rumors anymore.
Yeah. So honestly,
Yeah, the last time you told me there was a direct, I waited up for it and it never showed up.
I know. I feel like the leak might have interrupted that. The leak was actually really, I still think the leak was kind of, like, it was bad that it happened for Nintendo, but some of the stuff it revealed is really fascinating. Anyways, I was signing off before we got off on a tangent.
It's because you like talking.
I like to talk, especially because, like, I've been, like, isolated in my room for, like, a week and a half.
That's fair. Honestly, I understand that feeling of wanting to talk.
I have a
Um,
large
ye-
mouth.
Yeah, if you want to stop streaming, feel free to. But like, we could still
Yeah.
talk.
Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for tonight. Thank you for joining me. Assuming I do not end up in the hospital and I do not get sick again and no other extenuating circumstances happen, I should be streaming tomorrow.
All right. Well,
I-
let us know.
I have to put that
Alright.
disclaimer out there because knowing me,
Fair enough.
I've said it before. It is a matter of time before I get hit by a car.
No.
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 I mean, I've
If you
already
get
been
hit
hit by
by-
a car before. Nana accidentally hit me with a van.
I imagine it was slow and not intentional.
It was definitely not intentional, but boy, did the Walmart people think that was questionable.
Fair enough.
Okay, assuming that I do not get hit by a car, which I better not. Yeah, knock on wood. Do I have any wood by me? Yeah, this dresser looks like wood. Okay.
Is it or is it the fake shit?
I'm assuming that since my grandparents have had it since the 60s, it's wood.
Fair enough.
Okay,
Fair enough.
I am gonna quit talking. Bye.
Yes.
Bye
Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a good